Hey, nah, this bitch hard, man.
Welcome back to the pod. Let me do it again. Let's do it again. Welcome back to the Moshcast.
Yeah, you did it that time. Hell yeah. Good job.
It was great. Thank you. Thank you. I am Almighty Sai, but today I'm somebody else. Somebody entirely different.
You look like Sia. That's for sure.
I whip my head back and forth.
I don't think that's Sia.
I know, but you know.
I was singing Sia. I don't know what you were singing. Anyway.
Isn't it Smith? What's her name?
Oh, Willow Smith?
Willow Smith. Isn't that crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Willow Smith, Willow, Ray, Ramos,
Yeah.
Smith.
I'll be the second famous Willow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Willows. It's Willow.
Yeah. Woo.
My co-host.
It's not like they're not used to seeing me every single week now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. The co-host.
But I guess this is a different episode.
It is a different
This is
episode.
an episode for me.
It is an episode for you.
We haven't had one of those in a while.
I
have we?
know.
Yeah.
But what better time and what better experience to have you on Pride Month. Especially.
Right.
Pride Month pods.
Exactly.
And we'll get to that here in a little while. I did want to say you are the co-host. I am the CEO. I have to emphasize on that. There's a lot of CEO things happening. Please don't shoot me in the back of the head.
Right. I'm not going to Luigi you.
Right.
You don't have to worry about that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, though, how is it working here?
Do I be honest? It's so fun. 10 out of 10, guys. I love being the co-host and working for Almighty Sai. No. In all seriousness, though, I really do enjoy it. It's really fun. I like having things to do.
Yeah.
I hate
And it's not like
not having things to do.
I am paying you.
Right. He's paying me, guys. I promise.
I don't even get paid. I haven't gotten paid.
we don't get paid for this.
Who owns this management? Who's getting paid here?
Who owns this business?
Yeah, not
Who's really the owner here?
who's really doing the?
I mean,
the
is
puppet
Moshcast even trademarked yet?
No,
See, it's not a business then.
you don't need a trademark to have a business.
Legally, I think you do.
Nah.
But then someone else is gonna take it, and then your business is fucked.
What are they gonna do? They're gonna be like, oh, Moshcast is.
They're gonna
sick.
trademark Moshcast. and you're
Moshcast is so sick, and we want to take their ideas and we're gonna do something with it.
Yep,
I've literally degraded Moshcast's name. Like I've literally drug it through the dirt.
fucked. Meaning that you're the only thing that comes up when Moshcast is looked up, is what you mean?
Yeah, literally. Like, but it's like you look up Moshcast, and then for some reason you'll look up one of the worst fucking podcasts, and we're talking about the most horrendous shit.
Right.
And it's like, do you really want that name? Do you really want that name associated?
You know what's crazy though is whenever I look up my name on Google, it like the AI will be like, "This is a musical artist out of Hereford, Texas." I'm like, dang, the AI is even fucking.
You know what? To
going
be
crazy
honest,
like
I
that.
have not even looked up Almighty Sai on Google.
Should we Google Almighty Sai right now?
Dude, yeah.
Obviously, it's the
Do it.
AI, but I mean, the AI is still like, hey, this is the music artist. Let's see what happens when I Google Almighty Sai.
Yeah, I think you might have to put the dots, like the S dot, I dot. But yeah, I think we need to do more retreats. If I'm going to be the CEO and like take care of you,
Retreats.
yeah, we need to do like work retreats. We need to do like work related, like workshops and stuff. What does it say?
The AI says whether you're summoning the hip hop energy of Almighty Sai on Deezer, or just expressing a cosmic world weary sigh, the Almighty Sai on Facebook. The Almighty Sai's on Facebook. What? Oh, this is a whole other thing. This ain't even you. This is
Who's on Deezer?
the Oh, they're saying sigh as in like that's the kind of sigh it's doing. But it's coming up with Almighty Sigh on Deezer, which is a streaming platform for music.
I don't think I've ever used Deezer.
And it's your song with Kid Creole.
Oh fuck!
Big O and Kid Creole.
Take it off. Which one is it?
Forest.
Take it off.
By Big O and Almighty Sigh.
We're all right. you can Deezer these nuts.
Ooh. But yeah, no, that's all that comes up for Almighty Sigh.
Oh, okay.
But
there you go.
let's see what AI has to say about me.
Yeah.
I've already Googled. I Googled myself before I was even somebody. I'm still nobody, but you know.
We're somebody in somebody's eyes.
I feel like I obviously come up because I don't think there's any other musical artist named Willow Ramos. But I mean, I come up.
Oh wow!
And then the AI mode. If you go AI, it will be like, "This is a." Can you fuck off, Google, with all your pop-ups? Yeah, it says Willow Ray Ramos is an independent musical artist known for releasing a blend of atmospheric alternative hip-hop and reflective lo-fi tracks.
Okay.
The artist has grown a digital footprint across major streaming platforms and across social media platforms through self-released music and creative content. I don't know if that's completely accurate. I don't have a digital. I have a digital footprint, but it's
there.
Acting like if it says grown. I don't know if it's grown much.
I mean, you did start doing your pod,
right?
And
it even has like full length albums.
Yeah.
It shows my most popular singles.
You're now a co-host to Moshcast.
Right.
You are.
I don't know if it will.
You are gonna drop an album soon.
Dang! It even has my fucking merch store linked here too. Dang, the AI out here helping me out. Plugging my merch store.
I don't know about helping you out.
Yeah, I don't know. That is kind of crazy.
They know where you live, you know.
Right, and then it says right here, Willow Ray Ramos' address is
Willow's social security number is.
It's actually 4444444.
I did want to kind of like step into a little bit of a serious note for a second before like we get into everything. This is about a week. This will drop a week after, but it needs not to be aware, but one of our homies have passed away recently. His name was Daniel King, Dan the Man, and it was pretty heartbreaking to hear about. So, you know, thoughts and prayers always to the family. It's a very unfortunate situation. Nobody wants to see anybody die. You know, and that's what it is. You know, it's just passed away. I met him, and here's the thing too. I bring him up. Sorry, my brain. I'm like devastated. You know, it's pretty sad. But I bring him up because he was not only a part of like the community, because he was 100% a part of the community. He was also a part of the wrestling community because he wrestled, but he was definitely a part of the music community. And when I first showed up to Amarillo doing my shit, he was one of the people that got me to start doing shows, and he was the reason that I started doing shows at House Bar. So he was a real good friend of mine, and we always chatted it up whenever I saw him out and about on the weekends and everything. And it was just he was a vibe. He was just a really nice fucking dude. And, like, he knew enough of me, and I knew enough of him that if we had issues or we wanted to chat, we can talk it out. And we would have kind of, like, a level head for each other, you know. But he didn't know enough to where, like, it got, like, buddy. Like, we were friends, but it wasn't, like...
Knowing every single detail.
Yeah, knowing every single detail. And it was kind of nice to, like... vent to him and be like talking about just shit that he probably didn't give a fuck about, and vice versa, you know. And you know, we would go to the bars and hang out, and he would DJ or we would do karaoke or whatever. And his wife was so nice, and she's still here. His wife is nice and just a sweet, kind person. And for something like that to happen to those kinds of people, it kind of shows you, you know, life is way too fucking short to give a fuck about anything. And you know, live life, you know. I think that's what Dan would want in his absence, is just like fucking You see this motherfucker? Now you gotta live for real, you know. I don't know. I just wanted to say that. So we're gonna dedicate this podcast to Daniel King and his family and stuff. Is that cool? I don't know. Is that fucking enough? I don't know. You know, what can I do? I'm just a guy. But am I a guy? We'll figure it out. But
what does that even mean?
Well, because I have my get up on
right.
today.
It is. Yeah. Right.
And so, but yeah, I just wanted to set that right at the top so that we don't have to like live on it until the end or whatever. You know.
Right.
How you been?
I've been okay. Just been like the same old.
Yeah,
the fucking pod and working now. It's literally pod, and then I go work.
Pod music work.
Yeah, pod music work.
You're dropping an album, right?
Yeah, I was supposed to drop it last month. I want to name drop that guy so bad, and then post a clip on Instagram and be like, "Yo, fuck you." I already talked about it. I talked about it on my pod, and I want to clip it and post it on Instagram and like tag him in it and be like, "Yo, bitch, it's about you."
Speaking of name dropping, we can even go to that. You want to go to that? Want to hit it hard real quick?
Should we start with that?
We're not gonna name drop, but we're gonna.
I mean, I feel like it is an important thing to make people aware of, especially this month.
Yeah. So
just be careful. Let's just start off.
Just be
careful who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
Watch the people. Like I said this on my pod, especially if you're part of the LGBTQ community.
Right.
Careful who you hang out with. Careful the people you surround yourself with. And
this is the reason. This is like literally.
And for the topic we are about to get into is the exact reason why.
Yeah. And I'm also going to plug the show, so
exactly.
We have a show coming up July 11th. Moshcast presents All or Nothing Hip Hop and Drag Show.
Yeah.
At Idle Art Studio. It's going to be a sick time. It's going to start at 8. Doors are going to open at 7. The show's going to start at 8. And we're going to have some new heads. We're going to have some new up-and-coming artists here in Amarillo. And then we're going to have, like, our characters. We're going to have our crew. We're going to have Arcade, Lil Yuri, Erratic, Mothball, Psych, Willow, me, and Ivy. And then we're going to have some new heads, which Blue's on, so shout out Blue. He's a person that I've known for a while, and then he moved, and then he came back, and then we just started talking and getting him involved. That being said, show the fuck up. The door is literally $5, and if you know any of the artists, hit them up because they have tickets that are cheaper than the $5. I'm not going to tell you how much cheaper. You're going to have to find out because it is literally almost free. So if you know an artist that is to this show and you want to go to a show, but you're like, also $5 is too expensive, go to one of the artists, tell them, hey, can I get a ticket? They'll give you a ticket for cheaper than $5. That's all I'm going to say about that. Show the fuck up. It is literally one of the almost freest shows that I've ever done. If not that.
Right.
I think I've done a few shows that were kind of like at a bar and they, it was free to get in, whatever. But this is an actual show. It's not at a bar. It's an actual venue. It's an actual show. Idle Art Studio let us do this. We're going to have drag queens. We're going to have drag kings. They're going to perform. They're going to do their numbers. It's going to be hot. It's going to be sweaty. Dress Y2K, hip-hop,
Right.
Dress up like Flavor Flav. Dress up like Birdman. Dress up like Lil Wayne, That being said, I was hitting up these new heads. I was in kind of like this thing where there was some different artists and rappers here in Amarillo that I wasn't aware of, and we did a show a while back, and so I hit that group up, and I said, hey, if you haven't done a show, or if you haven't done a lot of shows, let me know. I'm trying to do something. So if you hit me up, I said, cool. Y'all want on? Bet. I told them what was going on. What's happening. Hip-hop, drag show, be there, be square, boom. I would say a few days after that, I was getting all the promo flyers done so that I could be sent out to all the characters and the people and stuff that need to know. And one of them hits me up while I was asleep, and I woke up to this message. Should I just read it?
Yeah, fuck it. Just read the message. I think it'll come out a lot better.
Right.
So you're not just trying to be like, oh, he said this, but then you don't have to backtrack on anything. You can say what he said.
Yeah, and then I can say what I said so that
then,
you're right. You're right.
We can fully really give a really good opinion on this.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. I'm not going to say
Should I say it because of the word he says?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. So you read your part, I'll read his part.
Okay, you read his part then.
Yeah.
It starts right here.
Okay, all right. Here we go, guys. I'm playing the... Should we name drop this guy?
No, you're playing the...
Playing the part as the new head that said this shit
you're playing the part as the ignorant new head. Yeah, go on.
Well, it started off by you asking him if you can send him a photo for the promo thing, right? And then he says, bet, I'm at work right now. Okay, this guy is going to make me have an aneurysm reading his text here. Okay, he says, bet, I'm at work right now. And so, is he so finna a bit and I can get that to H? No, I'm not even kidding. That is exactly what I'm reading this how he put this in text. I'm not even going to try to I can't interpret what he tried to say there.
I was trying to do it in my head too, and I can't even do it.
This is literally how fast it turns. The next message is this. Wait a minute, fam. Is this like a drag race show, or are you talking about the he-she's? Are you talking about them he-she's, he said. Talking about the drag queens.
Yeah.
And the drag kings that we have in the show.
We're not laughing because it's funny. We're laughing because how
absurd it is. And so I read that part just simply because of what he said. I didn't want to put Psy and have Psy say that word. And the term I said, not the word, I guess the term he used.
So I woke up and I read this and I said, fuck, dude. This is crazy to wake up to.
I read that message. You sent me the photo of that, and I didn't even catch it the first time.
Right.
I had to read it back, and I was like, oh, he did say that. Because I read your message first about how he said that, and I was like, I read it back, and I was like, oh, he did fucking say that shit. Yeah, so crazy.
So this is what I said back to them. Right off the bat, I didn't even give them a chance to be like, explain yourself. I said, the LGBTQ plus community, boss. That's what I said. I was like, that's what you call that. I was like, the LGBTQ plus community. And then the, whatever he said.
He, she's.
Is a crazy thing to say, man. I have a lot of friends that I stand by, especially in the state of the world we live in right now. Drag kings and queens, and they are performers just like us doing this music shit. Now, where my mind was is I wanted to, because I don't know how old this dude is. He could be in his teens. He could be in his early 20s. But we're going to go to the conversation that you and me had, and that's where, but my head was, I'm going to educate this person. I'm not going to like get mad at this right now. Especially I just woke up. I'm like fucking trying to fucking bring my brain back to real life, you know? But I wanted to educate this person and see if we can come to a conclusion, you know? And this is what they said. Type shit, nah, I don't really know what drag queen is for real, so I just said what I've seen on like TV, but no disrespect, I got a gay friend and we cool ash too. My knowledge of it is just low, LOL.
I love the I have a gay friend bit, or or I have a black friend, or I have a blank friend. Or I have a blank whatever.
Yeah, they always go to that.
I have.
Scooters went to that whenever we said that.
Like our family's mixed race.
Yeah, my
Same
family.
thing.
Yeah. It's
you
like,
can
bro.
have a mixed race family and still be racist. You can have a gay friend and still be homophobic. You dumbass.
Yeah, I have mixed.
He's only
family.
your friend because
be racist
he's not the gay people you think of.
Right.
When you think gay people.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why you're friends with that gay person, because he's not the gay people you think of when you think of gay people.
Yep, exactly.
Fuck.
You fucking idiot.
Hope you're seeing this. I want to name drop so bad.
I know.
I've almost said his name multiple times.
But the only
slip of the tongue.
The only reason that we're not going to name drop is because it kind of just was and then dispersed, you know?
If he was to escalate it more and started maybe saying more things, yeah.
Right.
We can definitely. Right. But even like we were talking, like you sent me this and you wanted my opinion on it. Like I said, no matter how old he is. I mean, if he's like literally a child, maybe we shouldn't have him on the show either way.
Right.
But like he's at an age where he says, "I just seen what I've seen on TV."
Yeah.
He's old enough to know what the fuck a drag queen
Yeah,
is. He's old
exactly.
enough to know what a trans
Yeah.
person is. He's old enough to know that she's as a term is a derogatory term for trans and drag people.
And that's where like me and you's conversation or yours and
Our
mine,
conversation.
our conversation, like came out because I was like, give me like I need some advice, and you're like, hell, fuck no, fuck him, and I was like, you're
The
right.
second I saw that, I was like, yeah, no, we're taking him off the show because not even if he didn't have any ill intent
Right.
behind it, there's still a chance that there is.
Mhm.
And I think it's better that we just be like, yo, we can't do this.
Right.
Keep us safe from any issues so
Right.
that we don't have any issues with him and maybe Idol fucking feels a certain way about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I also want to state this too. It's like in my brain, I don't want nothing to happen. I don't think anybody wants anything to happen.
Right.
I'm just more susceptible to being like the glass is half full most of the time. And so whenever people show these kinds of things, I'm like, give the benefit of the doubt. And that's where my brain went, was like, okay, maybe he doesn't know. He's unknowledgeable. I'm going to give him some knowledge. And then when I had the conversation with you, you were like, nah, he knows.
But even with the knowledge, he still proceeded to use the,
Yeah.
oh, I have a gay friend, so it's all right.
Right, it's all good. It's no
Like, also that, he should be old enough to know saying that shit is suspicious.
yeah. And the friend that said, oh, it's fine for that you say that, probably has just stopped fighting.
Well, and what it is this guy is trying to get someone else on, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's fucking it up for the other guy,
He
basically.
fucked it up for the other person.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. And that's why I was like, damn, that's kind of fucking shitty.
Because if he thinks like that,
Then-
what is? I mean,
they
obviously, they're the other guy. He has to know them, so they must have similar opinions.
Exactly.
And I think it's more for me is more about keeping anyone there who's part of the LGBT community and the drag kings and queens safe.
Right.
Because those people like that,
Because anything can
Are
fucking happen.
unpredictable.
Anything can happen.
people are unpredictable.
Yeah. It could turn violent where it's just like fists or whatever, or it could turn very violent and, talk about some other shit,
I'll name drop him at the show.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, fuck this guy. You want to know what he said about us?
Yeah, he said this, But what I said this is the last of the conversation because they just read it and then that was it. But I said, word. I was like, but big dog, you gotta, or what did I say? But out in the world, definitely keep that out of your vocabulary. Next time, refer to them as the queer community if you are unsure. As artists alike, we've got to stand next to our bros and sis, especially right now. They are getting attacked and discriminated against super hard. We need to give them a safe space and a place where they are welcome to express themselves just like you and me. I don't think I said anything wrong. I think that was
honestly
very,
you
like,
handled that perfectly.
I think I was very peaceful in that conversation.
I think it's better to be like, yo, that was wrong. Don't say that shit again.
Right.
Educate him and be like,
Yeah.
but we're not going to have you on the show.
Right.
I'm sorry.
And then this is where you and me have that conversation. And then I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. So then I just texted him. I said, yo, so tell blank, we have to move in a different direction. I had some other shit come up. And next time, you gotta watch what you say next time. And then I said tell him to message me, because I also do want to state that this is someone else's words, on the off chance that the other person has a different opinion. This person spoke for him, and
I think that's a big thing.
Yeah, it was very disappointing because now in my head and everybody else's head, we're thinking both of them think that way.
Right.
And that might not be the case. But on the off chance that he wants to come out and be like, yo, like, I'm sorry that my homie was disrespectful, blase, blase, I want to give him the chance to do so, And so I kind of just left it as like, yo, we're going to move it in a different direction. Keep that shit out of your mouth and let your homie know to message me next time. Because I know where he stands. I know where this guy stands. I don't know where his homeboy stands now. And that's where they saw that, and then we're going to see.
Because I'm assuming if his friend's going to be there, he's going to be there too.
Right.
So it's just, I think it's more of a being safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Because it's like I said, it's unpredictable.
Yeah, and we're gonna have security.
What this guy's true intentions are.
We're gonna have some type of security. We're gonna have like door people, and we're gonna have some like tight on the like on the lookout type people. I'm getting some people involved that are pretty good at that, and so we're gonna be on our toes, and it's gonna be all good. But I think people need to be aware, especially here in the Amarillo community. Like, there's people out here that fucking. I'm having a hard time, especially with these podcasts that we're having for Pride Month. Mm-hmm. You've heard it. You've heard it last week. You're going to hear it this week. But I'm having a hard time with these podcasts, not because of having conversations with the trans community or having conversations with the LGBTQ plus community. I'm trying to grasp the fact that we have to have these conversations because other people have issues. And I think we talked about that last night when I was on the phone. I was getting pissed off because people have this skewed reality of it is the trans people's faults. It is the queer community's faults that this is happening. But these are the people that are having the issues and causing the problems. I'm over here having full ass conversations for 2-3 hours with these people, and I have no problem. But we're having to have a conversation on who gets what bathroom.
Have you ever sitting next to me felt unsafe?
No.
Did you ever think once I would
maybe behind the wheel?
Okay, that's valid. Yeah, no, that's 100% valid. I will say, once I transitioned, my driving skills kind of did incline. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
That's crazy.
That's like a legitimate thing. My driving,
I
don't know why. This past year, I've just been shit at driving.
That's crazy.
Like I've almost gotten into more crashes this year.
Jesus. Well, also too, you're closer to Amarillo, so that's probably another thing.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'm driving a lot more. I think that's another thing.
Amarillo drivers.
I think I'm realizing I'm a worse driver than I thought I was. I think that's it. Just because I'm driving more. Right. So I think I'm realizing I probably was just a shitty driver all along. Which, I mean, what's more affirming than that?
Right. Exactly. But
that's
yeah, I just think I'm just having a hard time like coming to that realization that like I look on TikTok and I look at the news and I hear these things that are happening in the murders and I see it and I'm aware of these things, but it's getting to the point where it's getting really close to home, and I was unprepared. I'm straight up. I'm going to be straight up as a person that is an ally in the LGBTQ plus community. I am 100% unprepared. I need to be more aware of my surroundings. I need to be more, affirming. Is that a word? Yeah. Of what I say and what I do to make sure that they feel safe, and then I need to make sure that I am able to give them a safe space to provide where they can perform and do their music and so on and so forth, etc. So this is also, and I was going to say this too, with these pods, I hope y'all get a knowledge out of this, but I'm also learning a lot of new things and a lot of things that like have been where it's like, oh, you say it this way or do it this way or, maybe think of it this way or whatever the case may be. I'm also learning too. I am also a white cis male, Actually, not today. I'm not a white cis male. I'm. What is it? Who do I look like?
Sia.
Yeah. I'm not Sia though.
No.
We're gonna get to that here.
I don't even know.
I am a raging. I'm a
housewife.
I'm a raging housewife that found out that her husband had an affair.
Yeah.
My husband fucked some other woman behind my back.
Do you know who the woman is?
Yes, I do.
Oh, really? What's her name?
Silena.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Apparently she's this dumb bitch elementary teacher.
Right. Does your husband happen to be like just random? Just curiosity. Does he happen to be a history teacher?
How do you know?
Oh, really? He is. Yeah. Oh, that was just a guess. Honestly, it was just a guess. It's a thing, History teachers, they get around a lot.
I have a cigarette.
It's a thing. Those history teachers like to get around.
Yeah, she was my best friend apparently, but not anymore. Now she's a fucking dumb bitch. She's a dumb hoe.
Right.
She's a whore. She fucked my husband.
Right. No, that's pretty unforgivable. I wouldn't forgive Selena for that.
I'm an elementary school teacher, man. I'm gonna go suck some guy's dick. I'm gonna go suck somebody's husband's dick.
It's okay. Let it out. It's like therapy. I don't know what's going on.
I'm taking half of everything that he owns and the kids.
And the kid.
I'm gonna burn his car.
Oh, his car.
I'm gonna burn his car, and I'm gonna go key Silena's car too. Oh, and like they get wine drunk and they're like fucking they get devious. I'm gonna key Silena's car too, and I'm gonna shit on her lawn.
You're gonna shit on her lawn. I
Yeah.
think you should slow your roll. I think you're a little too wine drunk right now.
I'm gonna put sugar in her gas tank.
Okay, you're going a little too far.
I'm gonna go. I know she has a fucking fish tank. I'm gonna fucking kill her fish. I'm gonna flush him down the toilet. I'm gonna go kidnap her. I'm gonna go kidnap her mom. I'm gonna send her to Timbuktu. I'm gonna put her in my basement. I'm gonna put Silena's mom in my basement.
Okay, I think we should. Yeah, I don't know what this is.
I'm gonna murder my fucking husband.
I don't feel safe.
I'm gonna chop him up into little pieces and feed him to.
Okay, I don't
an
think you
ant
have to
bed.
go that hard.
To an ant bed.
It's just an affair. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. What an insane thing to say.
It's just an affair.
I'm sorry to anybody. who that made upset. I'm so sorry. That is bad.
It's not her fault. Her pussy's better than yours.
It's not her fault.
They went on a vacation last weekend. They went to Hawaii. I wanted to go to Hawaii. You know, I wiped his ass.
You wiped his ass?
I wiped his ass. You wiped his ass? What was that? You wiped his ass? With the H right at the beginning of ass?
That was crazy.
You wiped his ass?
It's hot in here. Are you hot?
I'm hot.
You are hot. Sorry, that was weird.
You want to get with me?
I'm not into
You want
or what do you do for a living? You're a housewife, so you stay at home. Your husband's a breadwinner.
Yeah, I was a psychiatrist, but then they found out that I needed help too.
Oh, so the psychiatrist had to get a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
So who's your psychiatrist? Yourself?
My mom.
Oh, your mom's a psychiatrist too.
Yeah.
I guess the apple doesn't fall so far from the tree. Did your mom happen to have an affair too, or was your dad having an affair?
My parents were estranged.
Oh, so they didn't talk to each other.
Yeah, they were swingers.
Yeah. So you don't even know who's your real dad?
Nah. Maybe. I don't know.
A lot of guys coming around the house when you were younger, huh?
Yeah, a lot of them.
A lot of friends. A lot of friends.
But
they're all every single time. There's like a different friend, and you're like, whoa, my parents have so many friends.
I got
Each one of
addicted
them
to
was
coke when
different.
I was 9.
And whose fault was that?
I don't know. My mom's friend.
Oh, your mom's friend.
He was like, here, you can take some of this. You want some of this candy?
Just me and your mom and your
This
dad are
game-
gonna go hang out. You could have some of this.
That's
terrible. That's terrible.
God damn.
Okay.
All right, but yes, I am a raging housewife that found out that her husband she got cheated on her
with a kindergartner teacher.
Yeah.
That me and another friend may not have
Gabe, shout out
interviewed.
to Gabe.
Shout out to Gabe. Me and him may have not talked to her
Yeah.
last week,
Well,
and also was hearing about this affair. But that's a
I'm
theory.
gonna fuck so many guys. I'm
Okay.
gonna send my ex-husband all the videos.
Revenge porn? That's crazy.
No, it's not that anymore.
What is?
It's illegal. It's just sending. It's just oops, I accidentally sent this to you.
Oops, sorry. Sent you a video
Oops,
of me
sorry.
getting railed.
Look what you could
Oops.
do for me. Look what this guy could do for me. I haven't came in 2 years.
And I don't know if that's your fault or his.
It's his fault for sure.
I mean,
2-inch wiener, 2-inch wiener.
like you haven't came at all.
Nah. I'm gonna.
What is this podcast turning into? What is every single week I'm
man.
here? It just spirals down into something
We're
more
going-
wild and wild.
Once Once you think you hit rock bottom, we're going further, baby.
When you thought we've gone low, we go lower. Have you seen that clip of that guy? He's like, when you go low, I go lower.
We call out people for their bullshit. We get low. And
Every single time, like, something happens between us and a person, I think we just get, like, spiral more down into, like, just being deranged.
Right.
So we're just going to lose a certain amount of people, like, that are bad people, and we're just going to go crazy.
I'm going to say the last pod that you and me did, we lost a follower, and then we gained 2. So if we keep on doing that, if we lose 2, we'll gain 4.
It's a 1-to-2 ratio.
Yeah, it's a math
for
thing.
every 1 we lose, we gain 2.
Right. So if we lose 2...
Infinite subscriber glitch.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's what I'm seeing. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, I'm surprised that my videos were performing that good for the first couple days.
Yeah, it's going good.
So,
I had a conversation with somebody on Facebook today, and they were talking about how, you know, a lot of the talent that's here in Amarillo, it's not by talent, it's about popularity. And
yeah.
I think that's 100% true. And I gave a little rant on it, and I was like, dude, like, to be honest, the people that you think are popular, the people that say that they're popular, they're not.
They're not.
Their views are shit. They're all botted. And where the fuck are they? The people that I have issues with, and everybody knows on pod, that they're just they've made a name, quote unquote, a name for themselves, and they're never fucking around.
And they think that's enough.
Yeah, and like they got dexed. They got dexed. That's what I'm gonna call it. Or Dex. What's his name? Dax.
Daxed.
Dax.
Dax.
Dex?
Yeah.
Is it Dax? They got Daxed.
Yeah.
100%.
You're
they're
insane.
Daxed.
You're in pain.
Yeah, they got daxed 100%, and that's all they do is just they chase those fucking trends, and they chase that fucking weird ass cornball meme shit, and they think it's fucking, you know, ha ha hoo hoo. But bro, if you like, honestly, on some real shit, put this in your notes. If you go and on social media and you post some cornball meme shit and being funny, haha, that's cool, that's funny, whatever the fuck. And you get views on that stuff, and you're like, oh, I'm getting fucking famous, and then you post a song that you've created, and it doesn't fly as much as that, you're not popular for your music. Is that hard? Is that a tough pill to swallow? Because good fucking God. You know?
Like I've said before, it's crazy how most of these people like that are literally gaining, or not gaining, but like building a platform off of literally just being a joke.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's not. It's not ironic. Is that the word I'm trying to get?
I think so.
These people that are like Dax, we're not in on the joke. You are the joke.
Exactly.
We're not laughing.
We're not.
Because
Yeah,
it's
we're
funny.
not laughing with you. We're laughing at you.
Yeah, 100%. And I think people have lost the plot on that. We don't like Dax. That's why we don't like what he does. And whenever you start doing that shit, you're just like him, and it's just a fucking lame shit. And then you start, and then their next thing is to rage bait, and they go fucking deeper with that knife, and they're like, "Well, I'm just gonna do this more," and you're like, "Dude, whatever."
It's just they just want to get a rise out of people.
It's like, bro,
they know
whatever.
that it, no matter what, it will have some sort of view count,
Right?
no matter what it is.
And look,
It can be a video of them taking a shit on a fucking piece of fucking loose leaf paper.
Right.
It would gain like 100,000 views in
Right.
the first fucking day.
and then they take a shit on a fucking song, and they think that it's the best fucking thing in the world, and it doesn't pop off. Why? Think about it. Think about that shit, bro.
Because here's the thing with the song, you want someone to be able to like be like, "Yo, let me just put this song on," or in just any situation that they're in, whether they're at work. You want someone to be able, "Oh, this song's cool. Let me put it on."
Right.
No one's gonna go home. No one's gonna be at work and, "Oh, let me put on that new Sadzilla song.
Right.
Let me put on that new Dax song. Let me put on the new Drake song." No one's saying that shit. No one's gonna want to
Nobody's
listen
saying
to
that shit.
fucking Banana Phone, Ding Dong Ding
I
Dong.
was literally gonna say that. It's like,
No one's listening to that shit.
because here's the thing, especially here in the local scene, people have, like, the artists that I surround myself with, they have a character
Right.
that they portray whenever they perform or whatever the case may be, and 100% that's their character. But there is meaning behind what they say and what they do.
Right.
100% always. Is it silly? A little bit, but it's not like corny as fuck. It's not like we're laughing at them as a joke.
There's a difference between being corny and just straight up just being a cornball, or like not that like. There's a difference between being corny and having fun,
right?
Than there is where you're just doing this legitimately, but you think it's a joke, but you legitimately think this is what music is,
right?
Because I can't talk because I listen to artists who make comedic music.
Right.
Shotgun Willie.
Right.
He makes comedic music.
Yeah.
Dixon Jake Hill. He has his Dixon Dallas persona. He has his You're Pretty persona. He has he makes fucking songs about.
I think we've talked about this.
Getting his back blown out.
We've talked about.
But on the other hand, he has his music where he takes it seriously. And he has the really good music where people will be like, hey, let me put on this Jake Hill song because I really fuck with this song. I went to a Jake Hill concert. There was an old-ass lady because he brought Dixon Dallas up on stage for a little bit. Or Dixon Dallas didn't come up stage. He performed a Dixon Dallas song because Dixon Dallas couldn't be there. It was a whole bit. And there was an old-ass fucking lady in that crowd singing fucking, he's bouncing on my boot. I'm like, see, this is like, there's a way to do it.
Right.
You can't just be... Like, you're nobody, I'm going to make meme rap. That's my thing.
Also, too, I think what that comes down to as well is, like, what I was saying, like, they think they're so popular that they don't have to fucking touch anything or be a part of anything. And what I've seen here in Amarillo is that, like, these artists and these rappers are like, bro, like, I'm doing my own thing. And they're never the fuck around to even give a shit about the community or the fucking scene. Mm-hmm. And they want fucking praise all the fucking time. You know how many times these artists, these fucking I'm hot shit ass fucking artists come to shows that I'm a part of and they don't show up. They don't go on set. They are late or whatever the case may be. I remember the last time I did a show, these so-called ass, famous local artists here in Amarillo literally canceled an hour before the show even started. And it's like, bro, like, how the fuck?
Hour before is crazy.
How are you to even like say that you are a part of any type of scene?
Like, this isn't a fucking job. You're not calling in an hour before your fucking shit. This is a whole ass show. People are potentially going to go see you.
Yeah.
And you're wasting their fucking time.
I assume that this is something that you love to do and this is what you want to do and this is like what you would like to see you as a career that you do. But whenever you do that kind of shit, it takes away, it literally takes away any accountability or any type of like respect that I had for you. Where it's like, I don't give a fuck how many numbers you have on fucking Instagram or how many comments or how many views on your song. Like, if you can't even show up to a show that you're a part of, what the fuck are you even doing?
Yeah, I think a lot of them just think, that's beneath me.
Yeah, it's
like I'll put my name on this, and maybe get a couple
I'll have
listeners.
Another show or whatever. No, you won't because no one's hitting you up to do shows anymore.
The way I think they see it is like, I'll put my name on this, I'll get a few new listeners, I'll just cancel because shows are beneath me. I'm too popular for shows.
Right.
I don't need to do shows to keep relevancy or whatever.
Yeah. You keep on doing your Dallas bullshit that nobody fucking goes to, and maybe I'm just too like. I watch and I look at shit too fucking hard, but whenever I see shows that these fucking people that we're talking about go and do in Dallas and go and do and whatever or do a show that's like with the big people here, and I see videos of that shit, 5-10 people are in the fucking what is this?
The crowd.
In the crowd, fucking. And it's not even them doing that because they want to. It's like, put your hands up, hey, nah, It's like, it's the same. It's literally the fucking same, man.
I've seen videos of like, there's people on stage performing and the people are in the crowd just.
Yeah.
Bad face, there. They're not enjoying it. They're just
barely fucking there.
The beat's there, but they're just bobbing their head because the beat's there.
Right.
There's nothing really. They're just bobbing their head because the beat's there.
Also, do you know why the pod works? It's because we're not just fucking silly, and we're not fucking being cornballs. We actually talk about things. It's
literally
that fucking
an
matter.
Exact example. You can have fun, but also be serious at the same fucking time. Because it's not like we're all constantly up here being like, oh, AI is really fucking our holes today, huh?
Right.
You want to talk about our hole all pod today? Let's talk about my fucking hole all pod today. It's not like we're fucking doing that. We're out here actually talking about serious topics, but also taking time to be fun and have fun because
why not?
Why not? There's too much depressing things happening in the real world. It's like an escape, basically. Exactly. Let's have fucking fun so we can escape from the bullshit happening for at least that tiny little bit.
Maybe also too. Maybe I'm just pissed off because I don't take it as serious as like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like, you're not taking things serious enough. I think there's a
little bit of unseriousness in being serious.
Yeah.
Is that bars? I just came up with that on the spot.
Bars, right?
Is that bars? I'm going to write that down and put that on a shirt. There's a little bit of unseriousness in being serious.
Bars. I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy.
We need to make that the pod's like motto.
Yeah, we might need to change the pod's motto.
What is the pod's motto?
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah, I mean, we do end up. We're growing as people. We're growing live on the podcast right now.
We're growing live on the pod as we speak right now.
Right. No longer saying go fuck yourself. There's a little bit of unseriousness in being serious. That's how we end the pods. Don't forget.
We're maturing.
There's time to be unserious in serious times. That's another good one. Okay.
You'll see me laughing at a funeral.
Right. They don't put fun in funeral for no reason. I bring the fun to the funeral, okay? I put the fun in funeral.
Speaking of fucking crazy things, I wanted to bring this up too, just for people to be aware. First of all, I've always been an advocate of, hey, don't do drugs. If you do drugs, be safe. I'm not the type of person to be like, never do drugs. I'm not going to be able to stop you. That's just how it is,
It's like the way I see it is like if you do drugs, don't do the hard drugs.
Right, don't do hard drugs.
Just
do some a little bit
chill
of drugs.
Out a little bit.
Be safe and be responsible. And if you ever need somebody to come and get you, you can hit me up. Blase. That being said, do you know how crazy it is in the economy right now? How crazy do you think it is, Willow?
Like in the drug economy, you mean?
No, just
in the economy in general?
The drug economy and the world's economy. How crazy is it outside when you walk outside?
We already know it's pretty fucking crazy.
Right.
Gas
is
going down, but it's still fucking high.
Gas is going down because they're putting water in our gas.
What?
Yes. You haven't ever seen the E15 shit?
No.
There's a new gas called E15. It's ethanol 15. It's 15% ethanol. This shit is basically fucking water, dude.
So it's just watered down gas.
What's your year of your car?
Done 04.
Okay. The thing on the E15 thing states, it says there's a warning on this label. It says no car under 2001 should use this gas because it will kill the engine. So everybody, if this is the first time y'all are hearing this, E15 gas is coming and it's fucking shit, caca.
I bet you it probably, you probably get a full tank, probably cheap, but I bet you it doesn't get you far.
No, it won't get you far. And
it's watered down gas.
It's ruining your car. It's ruining your car.
Yeah, it's water in my gas tank doesn't sound safe.
Yeah,
sugar in your gas tank will fuck it up.
Yeah.
You think water in your gas tank and running through your engine wouldn't fuck it up?
Yeah. That's why whenever people get in giant water like lakes and ponds and shit and they hit that, your engine turns off because your engine floods with water and then you're shit. You're done. You have to have that shit dried out. Water is no good for an engine ever, right?
It's not good for a lot of things, honestly. Water ruins a lot of things.
It ruins
which is how convenient.
It ruins the buzz. It ruins what else is it dries your skin out.
Dries your skin out. It ruins it. It ruins art and paint. It ruins things. Yeah. Water ruins things, but it also gives us life.
Are we anti-water right now?
We can't be.
Yeah, because
we can't be anti-AI and anti-water.
Yeah, you're right.
It contradicts itself.
Okay, water's good.
If we're anti-AI, we have to be with water. But if we're anti-water, we have to be with AI. That's
no, the thing. I don't know if we have to do that.
No. Well, I guess you're right. It's all frogs are toads and all toads are frogs or whatever the fuck
Tomato, tomato,
Yeah.
Gas, everything's super expensive. Groceries are expensive, whatever the case may be. But here I am here to tell you. This is why we got in this conversation about drugs.
Conversation.
It is it is now more expensive to what am I trying to do? What am I trying to say?
I know what you're trying to say. Do you want me to re-rack your memory here, or you got it?
Well, let me see if I can do it.
I'll give him.
I got it. The word cut.
Right.
It is now more expensive to cut your cocaine
Right.
than it is to just get it pure. And you're like, Sai, what does that mean? That's a crazy
I
thing.
don't know what that means. I never done any cocaine before.
Yeah.
I never had to buy that.
So back in
For the
like the
people in the
80s, back in like the 70s and 80s, right? Cocaine was pure as fuck.
History lesson, guys.
History lesson.
You're the history teacher
I'm
now.
a history teacher. This is the lesson.
You learned this from your husband.
Back in the 70s and 80s, yeah. That fucking... One thing he did teach me is about drugs. Back in the 70s and 80s, cocaine was very pure. I don't know how pure. I wasn't around then, but
Right.
it was very pure. Then it started getting cut, which means all the drugs would get cut with like weight loss drug or like something other than cocaine to split it, make it cheaper, make it easier to like sell larger portions of it. Well, I'm not a drug dealer, but I know a little bit of some shit, right? But right now in this economy, it's more expensive to cut the drugs with the shit that you were cutting it with, and now they're noticing that it's actually cheaper to just sell it off at the pure form. Now, back in 2024, the cocaine that was coming into the United States or was being made in the United States was about 34%. 34%
Pure.
So you would be getting like maybe like a little Xanny in there. You'll be getting a little weight loss drug or like some baby powder or whatever the fuck that could be put in there, and then it'll be dissolved into your body or whatever the case may be. Now it is up 80% pure.
God damn.
And
God
it
damn.
hasn't been 80% pure since 1993. Yeah.
Dang, are we going through like a... What's it called? Not a recession. Is that the word I'm looking for?
We are in a recession for sure.
Yeah,
but
for
like
sure.
it's like a reset
The
of sorts.
Are we just going
The
through
great
a reset?
That's like the new like
And
the
then when
technology.
the reset is done, Trump dies.
Right.
That's when the reset's done.
Right.
It's like when the reset, it's like we're going through, it's like when you're resetting a PC. It's like it has to go through like, oh, we're deleting the files.
Right.
Maybe not delete those files.
Don't delete
those files.
Don't delete the Epstein files.
No, okay, no, those files are backed up.
Oh, okay.
We backed
Actually,
up those files.
I heard that China has them. The unredacted ones.
See, this is what I'm saying. We're putting pieces together here.
Yeah.
We're going through a PC reset right now. Or just a general reset, you
Right.
know. It's backing up files that you wanted to back up. It's saving those, putting them to the side.
The great
wherever it
iCloud
puts
reset.
them. Yeah. And then it's deleting the rest of the bad shit that you didn't want on there. It's getting rid of it. It's like, go, get out of here. And then the last thing it will reset is that very last bad thing, saving it for last. And once it's done, it'll fully power back on, and we're back into
back to
business.
normal.
And
Back in
everything's
business,
running
baby.
fast. Your PC's running better than it was before.
Yeah.
Everything's running better than it was before.
I'm
And but obviously those things that you saved for before, they're still here.
Right.
So you can just bring them back, and just
Right,
still have
right.
those.
You still have them.
You still have your backups.
You still
But
have.
then
you
you-
still have your porn archive. You still
Right.
have.
You still have the files. You still have those files.
That's all he had. Right.
Right,
The
just the
files
porn
and the
archive.
porn. And
I don't know. I was talking the
you still
porn
have your
files.
hentai.
Right.
Ma-
Your
uh,
hentai virus.
Your hentai virus. But that being said, like I said, do responsibly. Don't do don't do drugs, kids. Be responsible. The height of ODing is a little bit more increased now because
I would imagine.
you know
I'd imagine.
but just watch what
I feel like that's also for a reason like people probably don't know.
right
That their
right
shit's pure now, so they're like,
And
oh,
now
I'm just
you know.
buying what I usually buy.
Yeah.
And then they don't know, and then they freaking take and they overdose. 'Cause
Right.
They took
They
what they
take-
usually take,
but
but it's higher
way
dose than
yeah
what
higher
they
dose.
usually take.
Exactly. That's why I said it.
Same
I was trying to
measurement,
educate.
different dose.
Willow, you said it there perfectly.
Right.
I go on these tangents, bro. I need to watch how I keep on going. I'm like a train that doesn't stop.
No, I agree.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Is there a ghost?
I'm looking at your hair. It's just like it's so funny. It's looking so funny. I'm looking at your hair. I'm looking at your headset. It's just like I'm noticing things I never noticed before.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I'm
Am I
just
cool?
like I never noticed. Yo, you're cool. I'm just like I never noticed that. I'll do that. I'll see something. I'm like I never
thought you were
noticed
looking
that,
at
like
ghosts.
detail
I was like,
before.
what the fuck?
I'll see like little details and things. I'll be like I've never seen that before.
Oh,
I've never
yeah.
seen that tiny little detail.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know your headset had like this plastic part
Little
right here.
plastic bars.
So I was like looking at it. I was like I never saw that
Yeah.
before.
Makes it comfy. Makes it more
Yeah.
comfy.
Yeah.
But yeah, just watch what you do.
Exactly.
And if you didn't know, now you know.
Don't
Also,
know, now you know.
Also, before we get into what this pod is, there's one more thing we have to talk about, and we talked about it last week. And I found a loophole. On how trans people can use the bathroom that they want. How do you think? How do you think? Give me your theory.
So I think literally, I'm not even kidding. I thought about this before. Is the one way they can do it is if they go into a woman's restroom, a trans woman goes into a woman's restroom, and be like, oh, well, I'm a woman.
Right.
But if they were to go into a man's restroom, they can be, and someone was to say something, they'd be like, oh, well, they want me in where I'm supposed to be,
Right.
so I'm here.
Right. So
I think that's the get around.
There's two ways to do this. Right. One, just let them fucking go to the bathroom wherever the fuck they want. You
Exactly.
dumbasses. Jesus Christ. I'm so fucking tired of that. We talked about this on pod.
But the thing is, we have to have a loophole for whenever it's illegal for
whenever
me to
it
do
becomes
that.
illegal.
Exactly.
We talked about washing my hands before I piss, whatever the fuck. But that conversation came up last week, and I thought about it, and I thought real hard, and I said, well, how do we get them to go to the bathroom in peace, let them go to the bathroom safe, and have no issue? Because it's not me that I'm having to worry about. It's the fucking world. And I don't want one of my friends dying in a bathroom because they got stabbed to death by this fucking raging person.
I don't want to die in a bathroom.
Exactly. So I found a safe alternative. Fun. Would it be hard to do? Maybe just a little bit. Not everybody can do it. But I found a safe alternative to where it is peaceful and nobody will know. And you can do that, right? And it is this. Work at a night custodial job. Because you can piss and shit wherever the fuck you want.
Do you be pooping in the girls' restroom at work, Si?
I'd be pooping anywhere.
you be pooping in the classrooms and shit?
Yeah.
You're like,
I gotta pick it up anyway.
You're like, yeah, I gotta clean it up anyway.
But there it is. So if you want to shit and piss in peace,
right,
and shit and piss wherever you want, and have nobody deal with it,
or just work as a custodian in general. No one's gonna say anything. You could just close down the restroom.
Yeah, you're right. See, just working in custodial work. Yeah, man, shit, dog.
See, this is why we're locked in together.
This is why
I'm your co-host.
This is why they need to hire us to make ideas for businesses.
Sure.
Or we should just be a part of the government. We'll fix it right quick.
I mean, we'd have good ideas, but when it comes down to it, do you think we can really be part of the government?
Yeah.
You think you have the brain power for all that?
No.
They'd say one word to me, I'd be like, huh?
They'd be like,
what does that mean?
Yeah, there's a crisis. I'm like, I don't know. Burn it.
Just stop it?
Yeah, just stop.
Stop sending money to these people.
Oh,
that's one way to stop it.
Don't even get me fucking started with this whole fucking war and all these fucking.
We're gonna send 20 million to Israel.
I
pooed my pants.
Did I show you that where the kid was Trump, and it was like when your kid wakes you up at 2 a.m. Mommy, I diarrheaed in my bed.
Mommy, I pooped my pants. I was like, wow, it's a lot of poop. It's all over my bed, Mommy.
You're going to have a fun time in the morning. Fuck that guy. Fuck that piece of shit. But yes, working custodial work, you get to shit and piss wherever you want. Because ultimately, even if you didn't want to use a bathroom, you got to clean it up yourself anyway.
Right.
So
you're going to clean it up eventually, either way.
Yeah. Wholesome, yet a good idea to be safe.
Amber heard that shit.
Amber heard that shit. Damn, that's crazy. That's a crazy pull.
I didn't even mean to say that. But yeah, Amber heard that shit. Amber heard that shit.
You should write that in a song.
Yeah.
I've been yelling at the streets. Amber heard that shit.
Dude, that's fire. Dude, that's like an actual like bar.
Right.
I need to put that in a song. I was yelling in the street and Amber heard that shit. And then you can like do like a double like an Amber Alert bar in the next one. Like kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know why we're thinking about writing bars right now on pod. Well,
I was thinking too much in my head. That's on Johnny Depp type shit.
Depth type shit. Okay.
Yeah, we're just getting to the whole chorus.
We're gonna write a whole song on pod right now.
A whole song about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard and what the fuck they fucking did and shit. Golly.
I was yelling out in the streets and Amber heard that shit. Yeah.
I was thinking way too much. Johnny Depp that shit. That's fucking bars, dude.
I'm gonna use that now.
I'm sorry. That's
that.
fucking
I'm
bars.
sorry, but I'm stealing that from you.
God, fuck
I'm sorry.
you. Let me have the Johnny Depp one.
Okay, we can both be on the song, and it's like a back and forth thing. We're going bar for bar.
All right,
we'll go bar for bar.
We could even do it to other actors. We could do like Will Smith.
Yeah, I find it hard for me to find like make double entendres like that.
What's her name? Will Smith and Jada
Smith.
Jada Smith.
We're talking. We're just gonna do it to Hollywood couples.
Yeah, I actually did a Jade bar.
You have a Jada Smith bar?
Yeah, Jada Smith bar, but nobody catches it every time.
What's your Jada Smith bar? Is it like a G.I. Joe reference?
No, it's on Rolling Up. I'm too smart for this loud shit. I'm too see, I can't even fucking remember my own bars. See, this is what autism does.
I've only ever once done that in a song.
I'm too smart for this loud shit. I'm too part. Oh yeah, that's what it is. I'm too part for this loud shit. I'm too smart for this dumb bitch. I'm Noah's Ark about to hit my switch. I'm my mind's going dark. I think I'm done.
I think
I'm not gonna do it anymore.
The only bar I have like that is my Spike Lee bar, where I say I got an inside man like my name's Spike Lee.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like,
I wasn't even doing the right verse.
You were on the wrong verse.
I was on the wrong verse.
Oh my God.
I'm an idiot. I'm not a real rapper.
You're not a real rapper. You can't forget. You forget your lyrics.
What's that? What's before?
Rolling up. What the fuck is going on? I'm rolling up. I'm swinging out. I'm rolling up. You'll think about it after pod, I bet you.
Right. Well, what is it called?
Or what next time you perform it.
Right. What is it? Now it's gonna fucking bother me, dude.
It's gonna be bothering you up, pod. I need more clever bars like that, though. I don't feel like
I feel like motherfucking name. I'm gonna use too, so fans can't chant my name. She's been feeling hard as hell with this life game. My bitch likes to blame, about to go insane. The only way to feel is to feel intoxicated. The only way to feel is to feel intoxicated. Taking another shot so I feel fucking faded. Taking another hit so I feel fucking faded. Take another hit so my mind feels fucking faded. Ride it in my will, make my eyesight jaded.
Oh, okay.
Because ride it in my will.
Right.
WILL, make my eyesight jaded because he slapped the fuck out of Chris Rock.
Right.
Right?
But also jaded also kind of sounds like Jada. A little bit.
Right.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. But no, I need more clear. I don't come up with double entendre.
Actually,
no, honestly, that's pretty good.
Rolling Up's not going to be on YouTube anymore. I'm going to delete it.
No, that makes sense, though.
Nah, it doesn't.
With the Will Smith bar, because he smacks Chris Rock. That makes sense. With the context, obviously.
The context.
But... I mean, okay, the reason why it didn't just sound, it sounded wrong because you said it was a Jada Smith bar. That's why it sounded wrong, because you said it was a Jada Smith bar.
Yeah,
it was a Will Smith bar.
It was a Will Smith and Jada.
But it also, Jada kind of sounds like Jada, so I see it. I don't know if that was your intention, but now it is. Now you can say it is.
It feels stupid.
No, it's not stupid.
Right. Check in the comments.
Why do you do this? You do this every single time. You make me feel bad.
Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. I think that's all I've had to get out before we get into this this next part. Should we take a break for a second? We should take a break.
I'm hot as shit.
Yeah, it's hot. Let's take a break. Hi, I'm Lindsay. Sorry, I went to go fucking die or something.
Yeah, I don't know what silence do, but I'm joined here by Lizzie now.
Lindsay.
Lizzie.
What's wrong
I'm
with you?
sorry.
You're
It's
silly.
Lindsay.
You're so
It's Lindsay.
silly.
I'm sorry. We were talking to Lindsay just earlier
Yeah.
about your husband and stuff.
Yeah. He had an affair
Right.
with an elementary school teacher.
Right.
Silena.
Right.
Apparently, I heard that she was on pod last week, and
We may or may not have talked to Silena. It's honestly a blur.
yeah. Well, yeah, I found out. I came home from my mom's house, and they were fucking in our fucking bed.
Oh,
So
well.
I left, and I stabbed their tires. I did the whole Carrie Underwood, you know.
Right.
Slash the hole all 4 times. Maybe a thing before he cheats.
Right. Of course.
You know?
As you do.
Get a Louisville plug of both headlights.
Right.
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 Of course, yeah.
So I did that, and then I took all of his fucking money out of his bank account, and I spent it all on a fucking spa day.
All of it.
All of it.
How much money was it?
It was like $50K or something.
And you spent all of it on
Yeah.
spa.
Yeah.
You
I
spent
went
$50K at the spa.
I went out with my friends that night, and we just let loose. We just let loose, and we just had a lot of fun. And we went to the hotel, and we had room service and other things. But that's
Other
that's
things. Right.
That's for the imagination, you know. Went to a male strip club.
Right.
Yeah.
As you do after
Yeah.
an affair is
Yeah.
found out of, or
Yeah.
whatever that term is. I don't know what term I'm trying to use there.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. But Sai let me know that whenever I was out, whenever he was going to die, because he freaking died or whatever, he said that you had something very important to talk about.
Yeah. Well, I was planning on talking about this with Sai.
It's
But
okay.
I guess I can tell you.
I'm a safe person to talk about things.
Are you?
Yeah. My friend.
You don't seem like you're a sane person. I mean, you did slash 4 holes into his tires, and
Slash the holes in all 4 times. Maybe next time you're there before he cheats. I'm going on American Idol next month.
are you?
Yeah.
Maybe shoot for something. Not as.
No, my mom said that I'm a really good singer.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, right.
And Christians never lie. Christians never lie.
We'll see about that.
My father and my mother are, well,
So this is gonna make it's gonna make what I'm about to tell you a lot harder, Lindsay.
yeah. Well, shoot for me. I'm all
Well,
ears.
this is also for pod as well.
I'm all ears.
I mean, I've never talked about this on pod. I mean, it's not like an obvious thing that
Okay.
you can see from just seeing me.
Okay.
But it's like, we talk about a lot about the LGBTQ community and all this other stuff. And why are you saying it like that? you don't have to be so condescending about it, Lindsay.
No, I'm like so open. I'm so open. I want to know.
How old are you, Lindsay?
35.
Who'd you vote for? President-wise?
I voted for. I can say that I'm not going to tell you. The government says I don't have to tell anybody who I voted for.
Okay.
We're going to leave it at that, silly Billy Willie.
Don't touch me. well, let's get back
Let's
to what
just
we were
say
talking about.
he is very controversial right now. That's who I voted for.
That's all I needed to know. Anyway, let's get into what I've been wanting to tell the pod.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited that I get to be the person.
It's something we've never talked about. I don't think anyone's ever even thought about this. I don't even think I've personally even said this.
Okay.
I don't think
Are
I've even
you having
told
a
you.
kid?
No,
Oh.
no. I wish, but it's physically not possible
Oh.
for me.
Did you get a new job?
No.
Oh.
I've had a job actually. It's the same old
Are you
job.
getting married?
Not anymore.
No.
Not anymore, actually.
Well, what the fuck is it?
Well, if you would shut the fuck up for a second,
Sorry,
Lindsay,
sorry.
please.
All
I'm trying to
ears,
talk
all
here.
ears. I'm going to shut up.
You're the guest here.
Yes.
So, but yeah, no, I'm talking about this on pod because I'm sure not a lot of people know this.
We're ready. Okay, we're all ready. People on the pod and me are ready, okay? Moshcast is ready, okay?
The thing I've been wanting to tell people for a long time now is that in Pride Month, it is perfect time for me to say
Pride
this.
Month, we love our gays.
We love the gays.
We love our gays.
We love the gays.
I have gay friends.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let me just cut to the chase here. But the thing I wanted to say that I am transgender.
Wait, say that again.
I'm transgender.
Wait. You're
Transgender.
transgender.
You know what that means, right, Lindsay?
I don't know what it means.
How old are you?
35.
You're 35 and you don't know what a transgender person is.
Is that where, like... Now tell me if I'm wrong, okay? But is that where, like, people, like, cosplay?
Cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
Cosplay.
Like, they're like, man, I want to be woman.
I wouldn't call it cosplay. I mean, it's crazy calling it cosplay. I'll be honest with you, Lindsay. You probably got to watch out what you're saying around other people, just in front of people. You know, it's there's a lot of things that you could say. You just keep that out of your vocabulary. just for future reference, Lindsay. That's not like a very nice thing to call.
Oh, okay.
They're not cosplayers.
That's what my pastor dad says.
Oh, your pastor dad says they're people.
Christian pastor dad.
They call trans people cosplay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're not cosplayers. We were people who were born as male or female, but they figure out that they were born the wrong gender. So they transition into that gender later in their life because they've discovered that they were the wrong gender and being raised as the wrong gender their entire life. So no, it's not cosplay.
Okay. Let me have a drink. Okay.
You're going to think on this.
Yeah.
You still don't fully understand me, do you, Lindsay? I wish Sai was here. He could probably understand better than you. I would rather have been telling this to Sai.
Did you pray about it?
Did I pray about it?
Does God
what do you
know?
mean by it? Does God know?
Does God know?
God. Well.
Does Jesus know?
Well, the thing is, I don't know them. And honestly, I don't think they are real.
Should I pray for you? That's not crazy. That's not crazy. Some people have different opinions. It's fine. It's fine. People have different opinions. I believe that my Jesus is real, and if you don't, you're going to hell. That's the bottom line.
But isn't it like you have to love everyone equally, right?
Yes, to an extent.
Okay, right.
To the Christian level extent.
Right,
Yeah.
but it is love all.
It's a love all until...
there's that until there. Right, I think I missed that part.
It's love all until...
I think I missed the until part.
It's love all until I have to change...
Your understanding?
My understanding,
Oh, you're... Right.
Because God only made two genders. And you have to say that way.
You know, no offense to you, Lindsay. You're a wonderful person and all. And obviously, you're just ignorant and you're not that smart. And you obviously don't understand this fully. It's no concern your husband was having an affair, honestly.
And scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! We did it.
Yeah. Woo!
That was fucking good.
That was great.
That was actually good. We should be in movies.
We should just do improv.
Oh, that was so hard.
We should just do improv on stage.
We should.
We should just act out shit on stage and be like, "Yo, fuck our songs. We're doing improv.
Fuck our songs.
Fuck our songs.
Fuck our rap career. We're gonna do improv.
We're doing improv. This is actually turning into an improv channel next week. It's gonna be in a whole scene, like a whole episode or something, just completely improv. We're just gonna be acting out whatever the fuck.
Exactly. I love it. Guys, if you didn't hear,
that was fun.
If you want to say it again?
Yo, yeah, like if y'all don't know, I'm transgender. Whoa,
Whoa,
what? Crazy information.
Crazy work. You probably already did. We probably did talk about it on pod, but do we remember?
We probably. I don't know if we ever did. We probably talked about it.
Just,
like I said, pod. Like every time I go off a pod, it's just everything we talked about, kind of just
right. When
No, I don't remember what we talked about.
When I met
2 hours
Willow,
ago.
if I stand, correct me if I'm wrong, but whenever I met Willow, you were in the like a transition of like wearing what you feel is comfortable.
Right.
I think that's what I remember. That's what I know.
Right.
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 Am I correct?
Right.
Okay. I only know Willow by Willow. So that's another thing that I found out recently. I had a conversation with a couple of our friends, and your dead name came out. And I said, "Who the fuck is this?" I was like, "There's no person."
Who the fuck is this guy? I've never heard that name in my life.
There's no person in here that's named that. Who the fuck is that? Is there a ghost in? Is there a ghost in this room?
Right.
So, which I think is really cool, to be honest, because
Right.
I feel like
that's the reaction I want. That's kind of what I want.
Yeah, because
It's like if someone says my name, you'll be like, "Who the fuck are they talking to?" You know, that's like what I want.
Yeah.
Like if I'm ever with you and someone calls my dead name, I want you to be like, "Who the fuck are they calling?" Out that loudly,
bitch,
towards your direction,
pointing at you like this,
like, "Hey, you!" It's like someone I used to go to school with. Speaking of that, I literally saw my fucking choir teacher the other day at Wendy's. She went and got food, and I took it out to her. She was very nice because I hadn't seen her before. The last time I'd seen her was before the transition.
Right.
So she saw me. She was like, "Hey!" I was like, "Hey!"
She's like,
so I'm sure she knows because she follows me on Facebook.
She's like,
shit.
"Look at you!"
I haven't seen her in so long.
Right.
So I was like, because I saw her at the window. I wasn't sure if it was her. They pulled her car up because they're waiting on food. I was like, I'm gonna take this food out just to see if it was her, and it was her.
Right.
I was like,
wow.
Hey. So yeah, no, that's the thing. I don't know if I've ran into anybody like out in public like that.
When you see people, do you like when they say, "Hey, blank," you're like, "That's actually Willow."
No, I don't.
No.
Here's the thing I will do though is if there's someone that knows me by that and they call me by my dead name, I'm just gonna ignore them. Like if there's someone who will call me that and then they somehow for some reason start switching it up, like I'm telling you, someone at work wants because my dead name's on like the clock in like on the schedule and stuff, just because it's like they have to put my legal name on there. So I'm waiting for someone at fucking work to find that out and start being petty about it and start calling me my dead name, so I can just be like, "Yo, kill yourself."
Yeah,
that's
like,
crazy.
Yo, I know that you know that we all know that you're doing that.
Dude,
on
no,
purpose.
I'm literally not even kidding. The other day at work, I was showing because this guy I used to went to that I work with used to go to my school, and we knew a lot of the same people, but I never met him.
Right.
And he was like, "Oh well, show me a picture before you transition, so maybe I can like maybe recognize you because I do look a lot different than I used to." And I showed him my picture. He's like, "You know what? Maybe I do. I think I do recognize you." And I was like, "Yeah, this is a picture of me before my transition."
Yeah.
And another coworker had overheard the conversation. He goes, "Transition?
Oh no!
What are you talking about?"
A little squinty eyes.
And I was like, "I'm trans." He's like, "What?" I was like, "Don't act fucking stupid. You fucking know that, you dumbass. You fucking know that. We've openly talked about that. I've openly talked about that with almost everybody in this fucking store.
Right.
People have asked me about it. Obvious, like, he's like, "Oh, I just thought you were a cis woman." I was like, "You're not fucking stupid." Even
this woman's
the
crazy.
manager was sitting there. He was like, "Dude, you fucking know that too. You're not fucking stupid."
Yeah.
And the thing is, this person, not a lot of people like him. He's not a good worker. He's lazy. He wants to go home early. Like every single day, he's there. Not a lot of people like him.
Yeah.
I have a certain opinion on him because of someone he reminds me of, like almost down to a T. Just the only difference is their looks. He's almost like him down to a T.
He's like almost that, but he's not hot enough.
Right. Well, not even just not that the other guy is good looking. It's just that they almost look similar, like the same. Like, but I was talking to another one of my my friends. I was telling him, I'm like, don't you? That feels like a little strange. That feels like there's more intent behind that. Like, not like ill intent, like he wants to hurt me, but more like
rage baity kind of.
No, more like, yo, I didn't know you were a trans girl.
Oh,
I thought you were just a real girl. I thought you were a cis girl. Like, isn't that sick? Isn't that sick? I thought you were like, isn't that so sick? Like, that's the way I felt about it. I don't know if that's just me though.
Right.
But like,
he goes home and goes in his diary.
Like, we've talked about this before.
Willow is actually trans.
And then my friend's like, oh, well, he's in a relationship. I'm like, you think that stopped people? You fuck. Being in a relationship hasn't stopped people from being in other relationships.
Right, exactly. Look at me.
Like,
Look at me.
I'm...
My husband had an affair.
Her husband had an affair. So does that really stop people? But, like, it's the thing. It's like there's something behind it. There has to be.
Right.
Because, one, he reminds me of this guy. Just the way they act. It reminds me of this other guy who was very weird. And did some shit. And I'm just like, you remind me of this person, and I don't like that.
Right.
You're a cool person, but it doesn't ignore the fact that I still feel a certain way, and that you're a lazy worker. Because even if you are a cool person, the way your work ethic diminishes that.
Yeah.
Even if you are a good person, you can still be a shitty worker and people not like you, even if you are a good person.
Exactly.
But then you being like, oh, well, I didn't know you were trans, makes me feel a certain way. Because, like, are you trying to, like, be on my good side and like kind of be like, yo, like I didn't like you're just trying to be like an ally
like,
or whatever.
I didn't even
like
notice.
if you legitimately thought that, okay, fine.
It's like saying you don't see color. I don't see gender.
We've openly talked about this
thing?
before. I don't know if people say that shit.
I
don't
see gender.
I don't see gender. I don't see color. But no, I
don't see anything. I'm blind actually.
I'm actually blind. I don't see gender. I don't see anything actually.
Dude, honestly, having a blind president would probably be
better.
The best fucking thing we could ever do for our country.
Right.
I just thought of that. Having a blind president.
But then I feel like they'd have him like they'd like put a bill in front of him and he'd sign it, but it'd be like something completely different.
Because they would have to.
They can trick him.
Because the people that are like his.
Oh, as like caregivers and stuff like.
They would have to address these people.
Right.
And no one's gonna say.
Well, I guess they could just braille it.
They're not gonna say like, "Sir, he's an African American." They're not gonna say that.
You'd be like, "What the hell?"
Wait, get him out of here!
Yeah, get him out of here!
You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna say that. They're gonna say it's just gonna be what it is.
Right.
And he's gonna make a decision inside of his heart.
Right. He can't see. He doesn't see.
Yeah.
No, we need
can't see nothing.
A deaf mute president.
A deaf mute.
A deaf blind mute president.
Yeah.
Doesn't say shit.
What's her name? The person, the
Anne Frank.
No,
not Anne Frank. That's a way different person. Who am I thinking of?
Joby. Who's the blind deaf?
Fuck. What's her name? It's not Anne Frank. It's for sure not Anne Frank. I was thinking Amelia Earhart, but that's the plane lady. It's one of those names. It's one of those A names. It's an A name, isn't it?
We are literally losing. Like
what
10
are we talking about again?
I
forgot what we were even trying to think of. The blind deaf lady.
Joby, who's the blind
I was going to say Rosa Parks.
Huh?
No, my God. We'll figure this one out on our own. I almost said Rosa Parks.
Now I got to go to Google.
Don't Google it. No.
Don't Google it.
We will figure this out because I almost said Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks.
Oh, God.
Cher?
No. Cher is crazy. Oh, this is making me
I don't know.
What's her fucking name? It's not for sure Anne Frank. That's a whole other thing.
Angela Weathersby.
No. Who are you talking about?
I just made it up. I'm just trying to get the brain going.
God, what's her fucking name? She was deaf and blind.
Crystal,
and she
Marcy,
flew a plane.
Caitlin.
I don't know if that's true, but apparently she flew a plane.
Should we look it up?
Is that not her?
She flew a plane.
No, I swear to God that she wrote a book.
She flew a plane.
I don't know if it's true, but there's like a rumor that she flew a plane. That's like a legitimate thing.
Yeah.
It's the three names I've said were so off. I've said Anne Frank, Amelia Earhart, and Rosa Parks. I mean, very, very important women in our history.
Very important.
Okay, don't tell me though. Don't tell me though. I want to guess this.
Let's see. What should I look up?
Who was the blind deaf person? He's looking it up. He's not going to tell me. I'm going to try to guess it. It starts with an A, doesn't it? No.
I got it.
I'm gonna get mad when I know it, aren't I?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can ask for a hint because I don't even know what kind of hint you can give me. Because I know if you give me the first letter, I'll get it. It's not an A.
No.
Is it close?
A few down.
Bit.
And it's
Bethany. No.
And people know her by her first and last name. No.
No.
It's a little bit in the middle. From A to K, it's in the middle.
Francis. No.
No.
E. No.
It's K up a little.
Oh, it's past K.
It's not past K. It's above K, but up a little.
Okay. J? Start with a J? No.
Nope.
I have to keep going A, B, C, D, E, F, G in my head because I don't know the alphabet just from my fucking... H.
Okay.
Halle Berry. That's not it.
It's getting warmer.
H. It's her first name starts with an H.
Her first name starts with H, and we know her by her first and last name.
I was gonna say Anne Hathaway. No, not Haley. Dude, what's her? I can't think of her name. I said, give me the first letter.
Her first name kind of sounds like, DeGeneres, like Ellen DeGeneres. Her first name kind of sounds like Ellen.
Oh! Something Helen. Something Helen. Something Helen. Helen's her last name, right?
No, Helen is her first name.
Helen Keller.
There you go. We got it. Helen Keller, everybody. We got it. Jesus Christ. God. Why is it that every time we get on a camera, our brains go to mush? That's what I'm trying. That's the science behind all of this.
That is so embarrassing that I forgot. I almost forgot her name again. It almost left me, but I said it before it fucking disappeared from my head. I almost forgot Helen Keller.
Yeah.
I said Anne Frank, Amelia Earhart, and Rosa Parks. Very influential woman, but I forgot about one of the other influential women. But is she even real?
Is Helen Keller even real?
She wrote a book. She was blind and deaf and flew a plane.
Yeah.
I think there was like a thing saying that she wasn't real, right? That she was like a made up thing.
Yeah.
I think that was like a recent thing that happened.
I'm sure.
I don't think she was a real. Because how are you deaf, blind,
and
mute and fly plane and write a book?
Right.
How do you tell people what's up here?
Right. There's nothing.
You can't just. How do you know what signs you're doing?
Right. Exactly.
How do you know what letters are? I mean, does she see to a certain age?
How can anybody even teach them what?
Unless
Braille
this was like an late age thing that happened, but I feel like wasn't she?
Yeah.
That from the birth.
Born. Yeah, I think so. I'm not getting too into Helen Keller's life right now. We just know her name. That's all we need to know. We're talking about you today,
right?
And we went off the tangent.
We were supposed to be here like an hour ago.
But yeah, what were we talking about before the president being blind? It would be the best thing ever. Oh yeah, the coworker being a piece of shit.
Oh yes, because he was just like, oh,
yeah.
I didn't know you were trans. Yeah. Like it just felt that way to me. I don't know if I'm crazy. I don't know if he's just legitimately that fucking stupid. Because we've openly talked about it in the store, and people are okay with it.
Right.
And it's not like he wasn't trying to be like a jerk. He wasn't trying to be like homophobic or transphobic. He was just like, I just thought you were a simple man, and like I think he was just trying to
look at you all.
Come on to me is like a very crazy a vote.
Oh, she needs a vote
on which earrings to wear.
Y'all continue what you're doing though. And then oh my god. Fine, now it's a thing. Alright.
Strawberry.
I do low key fuck with the strawberries.
Yeah, strawberries.
They'll match the red.
But I also have these little Barbies.
Oh, those Barbies look cute. Yeah. Strawberries.
Yeah, the strawberries will stand out.
Strawberries win. Mm-hmm. What made you decide that you? I wouldn't say decide because you already had a decision to do this or whatever. What was the like? I'm gonna start dressing comfortably and the way I want to. Like it had to have been like a. It had to have been a thought. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. It was just like one day I was like at home. It was like after I had, because I didn't really start wearing like presenting femme unless I was like home alone. That was the only time I'd ever dressed femme.
Right.
But I was just like, who cares? One day I was just like
who gives a fuck?
One day I was like, let me go out like this. Let me see how it goes. It wasn't like anything crazy. I wasn't in a dress. I was like maybe in some like black tights and like a shirt, and I had like, my bra on, all this other shit. So I was just like, let me try it. And then it just kind of just more and more. It was kind of rough.
Was it an invigorating like moment in this time?
For train of thought just went off the rails. Anyway, let me get back to what I was trying to say.
Right.
Whenever I first started presenting femme, I would hide it from my parents. I would if I left my room, I would either take my bra off and then put it on in the car, or do something like that.
Right.
Or I wouldn't, or stuff like that. I wouldn't go out of my room presenting femme, and then until I was like out of the house, and then I would like get dressed or whatever, or do whatever I needed to do. Like there was one time I remember going just dressed out in regular clothes, but I had my dress in a back, like in my backpack.
Right.
So when I got in the car, just threw it on.
What where's your mindset at whenever it comes to that kind of stuff? Like you want to wear the clothes, like for me, I'm like I'm gonna wear whatever the fuck, and sometimes like I don't give a shit. Right. And I don't think I think of any kind of consequence or anything, but like with this type of situation. It's a little bit more, not even just like, oh, someone's going to say that like this shirt's fucking bad or like, I look awful. It's more of like, it's not a brand. What am I trying to say? It's like you're presenting a present, like you're presenting and you're not being able to present. So like, what is that feeling when you said that you have to hide it from your family? And
I mean, it's not a good feeling just because I would like to be able to be comfortable enough to dress that way around them, you know what I mean, and not be like, oh, why are you dressed like that, or stuff like get questions. I don't want the questions. I'm fine with the looks. I can handle the looks all day, but it's when the questions come out because I'm like, what am I supposed to say? Mm-hmm. Like, what am I legitimately supposed to say? Right. And honestly, I'm kind of at a point now where it's like, I don't care what I'm wearing. It's more, I wish I had more to wear because I don't have anything. Right. This corduroy red skirt and that other gray dress is like the most feminine clothes I have. Right. And then I have like those black tights with that I wear, and then like some other like feminine clothing, but it's not like, not that it's not feminine enough. It's just. They're just pants. I mean, they're pants. Right. They're not like dresses.
How do I say this? You did not grow up with the idea of what you could wear. Right. You were wearing what everybody else was telling you to wear.
Exactly. I would. Damn. My mom would.
Is that a bar?
Dress me.
Is that a bar?
Right.
I think that's a bar.
That's a bar. No,
you should write that down.
I feel like I've heard that.
I think this is where my mind's going. I think a lot of trans people, when they are growing up, they weren't able to wear what they wanted. They were only wearing what people wanted them to. Exactly. So now you are in a position where you have to create your outside personality. Right. And it's hard.
That's kind of like a weird thing to get into when you're young or older, is like finding my style. Because I didn't have a style growing up. I would wear either like shorts and a t-shirt or sweats and a t-shirt.
Wow, that kind of like opened my eyes. I'm just gonna say, like, it kind of opened my eyes to a lot of like when people have the necessities and the needs that they are born with or whatever, they're able to do these things and take care of themselves and dress up the way they want or the way they should or whatever the case may be. But a lot of these adults that are coming out being trans, which is 100% what we should have been doing in the first place, we wouldn't have this issue. A lot of them are trying to find their identity on the outside. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the times when that is portrayed, it's like, look at their fucking, look at, like, it's ill-fitting.
They find one little thing.
Yeah, and it's like, wrong. You don't understand that they are rebuilding what they should have already have been built.
Exactly.
When, like, now that I'm thinking about it, as a kid, that's all I knew. That's all I wear. And that's what I have built my outside personality as.
Right.
Whereas I was in this facade or this fake place doing what everybody else wanted me to, and this was whatever.
You were just bending over to normalcy at that point.
Dang, you should write that shit down, dog.
There's a lot of things we need to write down this pod.
Joby, can I have the vape? Yeah. Thank you.
But yeah, no, I it's a thing I struggle with now is still trying to find out who I am as a person and trying to still find who I will be, you know, and also trying to find my own style. But like, I also don't want to copy everybody. I don't want to look like the normal alternative person or
you're just a
something
goth,
like that. Right?
baddie.
Right. No, I mean like how you're saying, like when you're younger, you just wear what you were forced to wear and what everyone else was wearing. Dude,
Did you feel like that?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I would see like dresses and I'd be like, oh, that's a really cute dress. No, it's just, boys could wear that shit.
Yeah.
No,
I talked about that on pod like way back when,
right?
Because I wear tights and I'll wear an occasional skirt, like whatever. I don't give a fuck. But it is one of those things where people do ask me, I guess because I am very masculine forward, they're like, why are you wearing floral tights? And I'm like, because they're fucking comfortable, dog.
Exactly.
Like, I hate the fact that there are labels on feminine and masculine clothing, because it really does. When I go to Walmart and I see something really cute in the female section, I think to myself twice. I'm like, would anybody question this shit? And for a while, a lot of people don't know this, but for a while I was wearing a lot of feminine pants because they're so fucking comfortable. I don't know why I don't know why masculine clothes are so shitty.
I think it's more of like also like the gender norms and all. It's like men are more, this, so their clothes have to be hardcore. Or something. I feel like a lot of things in the world fold to that.
Right.
Like not stereotype, but like if a guy is supposed to be this, also all the things for guys have to be this.
Right.
Or if girls are this, all the things that are made for girls have to be this way. Like, if it's a girl's product, it has to be floral and have fruits and cute little plushies all over. But if it's a guy, it has to have soldiers and cars and monster trucks and dinosaurs and shit like that.
Right. That doesn't make no fucking sense, because when I see dinosaurs, I don't see fucking gender.
Right. I see a fucking big-ass dinosaur, that will fucking eat me in one bite.
And a little girl or a little boy would fucking like regardless.
Right.
And it's so fucking crazy that we've gone to that point where it's like, even the smallest minuscule things, where a flower that has no type of gender is labeled as feminine or masculine.
We're putting genders on things that don't even
physically have genders. Mascara?
That's a thing.
Guy liner?
And it's all the same. It's just it's all the same like product. It's just all labeled differently.
Eyeliner has the word eyeliner in itself has no fucking feminine.
It's not girl liner.
Yeah. What was it called? Mascara? Manscara? Like.
Well, I think a thing is with like branding like that is just because guys want something that sounds manly. Like, I use mascara, because they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I use mascara. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you're fucking weird. You're gay. You use man." But if someone's like, "Yeah, I use mascara," they're gonna be like, "Oh, man, you're a man.
It's rock and roll.
It's hardcore.
It's fucking rock and roll."
Just say you fucking have eyeliner or mascara. It's not that fucking hard. You don't have to put "man" in front of it.
I'm gonna go put on my man lashes so I can put my mascara on, my man gloss,
and my fucking man foundation.
Mandation.
Yeah, my mandation and my.
It's crazy to me that we have put like all these labels on things, and like now that I'm like having this conversation, I've just came to that realization where it's like, fuck, man. Like, think of all of the kids that like are just wearing what their parents say to wear. And I think maybe if you are a parent that is watching too, like maybe think of that. Obviously. We don't obviously there is a time and a place for a kid to wear a Spider-Man costume.
Right.
But I don't know. Maybe experiment a little. Maybe be like, you get to pick out your clothes for the summer, or you get to pick out the clothes for your.
But
school.
I will be honest. If you pick out some dog shit ugly shirt, I'm telling you to put it back. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Right.
If it is this dog ugly,
Right.
like I'm not. I wouldn't even let you wear.
But
I
like-
wouldn't even wear that myself.
But like, what's the problem if
Exactly.
a little girl wants to wear a fucking monster
Fucking-
truck shirt?
Yeah,
or
exactly.
A little boy wants to wear a flower princess shirt. Or
Here's
whatever
another
the fuck.
thing you can think about. I think it's easier for girls to wear guy clothes than it is for
Than it
guys to
is
wear girl
for-
clothes because of just how they look. Of the
Right.
look, because
Because that tomboy. Oh,
Right.
tomboy, it's a phase,
Right.
whatever, it's gonna
Right.
go away. Which I don't know where the fuck tomboy even came from.
you know what's crazy is that they had no problem with tomboys.
But
I
they
never heard anything about people having. That's just like a girl who acts masculine and
yeah.
does masculine things, which
Right.
also another crazy thing that term for that has to exist.
Do what?
My sister-in-law got a lot of shit from her family for being a tomboy her whole life.
No
Yeah,
shit.
we need to get someone who's like, maybe we should get the background of that.
Everyone was mad at her for it.
Wow.
Yeah. What is the equivalent for a guy? Would that just be a femboy?
It's just
At
a
that
femboy.
point,
It is
a tom girl is
A
a
tom-
tom girl. Is that a term?
A Tammy,
No.
a Tam girl,
That out.
Tammy girl.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's got to be a term, but I don't know.
I think it's just femboy.
I think it will.
They didn't call them that.
Yeah,
didn't call
that's
them
a newer
yeah.
term.
Yeah, that's a newer term.
I don't know.
They probably just called them dandies and stuff. It's like,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
they probably called him a slur and was
yeah.
like,
Da-
"Go get out of that dress."
you being
What are you?
fairy, you know,
yeah.
like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
another one. You can say that one. You can say that one. I'm not gonna say that one.
Acting all gay with the fairies.
Yeah.
Acting all gay.
Oh,
and-
I could like fruity,
Computer.
like the fruity thing. You know, being
Right.
fruity.
it's the same,
Yeah.
it's So just
It's crazy how fruity is like a
loosely.
Right.
term.
Right.
So awful.
Fruity is. It's honestly kind of funny, but like also like, you're a little fruity.
Yeah.
I like telling people like, dude, you're so fucking.
I'm like
fruity.
I'm fruity pebbles as fuck.
Dude, I'm fruity as
I
fuck.
fucking love fruity pebbles.
I posted on my Facebook on June 1st. I was like, dude, it's Pride Month. I'm gonna be annoying as fuck this month. I'm gonna be fruity. I'm gonna be super fucking gay, super fucking horny.
I'm gay as
Computer. Computer,
Computer.
make this month super fucking gay and super fucking horny.
Computer, make this June the gayest it's ever been.
We have to make this June the gayest it's ever fucking been.
We do.
We
do.
have to.
I mean, shit. I felt weird like making the Moshcast into that label for this month, but I feel like it needs to happen.
Dude,
It's not one of those things where like companies are like, "Hey, we're gay this month, whatever."
right.
I was like, "Damn, they're
You're
gonna say that.
actually changing your logo and actually doing something. You're not
Right.
just, here's our logo.
Here's
we
our
support
logo,
the
yeah.
gays, but we're not going to do anything else. That's it.
You know what would be fucking crazy if like some fucking company was
Like out of the blue.
all month long, the gays get free burgers for the whole month. I would have been like that. They know what's up.
Exactly.
They fucking know what's up.
Yeah. And here's something I want to say. It's with everything going on with like
Right.
trans people, it's kind of fucking stupid that the only people talking about what's going on with the trans people are the trans people.
Right.
I don't think
Right.
I've seen very few celebrities or whatever come out and talk about
Yeah.
this.
It's a super. We are super surveillanced, and I think that's the issue.
Yeah, and I
Now,
think a
does
lot
that-
of those people.
does that excuse them from not speaking out? 100% not, because here we are on a
Right.
fucking platform speaking our fucking our words,
Right.
and they can't. Come on, there's
Right.
an issue there.
Right, exactly. That's what I think.
I will say that we are super surveillanced, and right now, like with the conversation we had before with Homeboy saying what he did, and then with correct me if I'm wrong, but is it Tennessee? Like that now they have the
With the
registry.
register, I think it is Tennessee. Yes.
They have a registry where trans people have to be registered and let people know that they are and
Yeah.
where they live and stuff like that.
I don't know if it's like a thing they have to do. I think it's just something that, like, if they have like medical records, that thing, like, I can't. I have to read back on it because I think I saw something. It's not like they have to go to a place and be like, "Hey, I'm trans." It's just kind of like if you are like you're. That's kind of like
Right.
what's the word I'm looking for? They're gonna give that information, basically. I don't know. I have to read back on it. I'm not as educated
well-versed
on
on
it,
that.
well versed
But, I mean,
on as
but-
I would want to be. But I
At
think
the end
that's
of
how
the
it
day,
works.
It's surveillance. It's
Right.
like you are there. This is what we have to know about you. I mean, who doesn't have a fucking
Someone who hates me probably knows I'm here right now.
right?
Someone who wants me
Exactly.
dead probably knows I'm here right now.
Exactly. Talking about flock, recording
I've
our
been seeing a
voices,
lot of that.
recording our fucking faces and stuff. I mean, it goes all the way down to that. Not only by race, but by gender.
Right.
And it's like, bro, how far are we going to go? Like, this is an issue that doesn't need to be an issue in the first place. What the fuck are we having this? Why are we having this problem? The show on July 11th, the only reason it's 18 plus is because it is a drag show.
Yep.
They care so much fucking more that there are drag kings and queens around people, around teenagers, because we're not obviously having kids around, but we're having growing adults,
People who are they themselves
mid-teens,
trying to discover who they
trying
are.
to discover who
They're going through that point
worried
of
about
life
that
of discovery.
rather than them drinking alcohol or doing fucking drugs or getting into situations like that. And it's like, this is a safe space. You know why it's a safe space? Is because the drag kings and queens make it a safe space. I will say that a drag show is more safer than any of the rap shows that I have made or have been a part of.
Definitely scooters. Definitely
Bro,
safer than fucking
that's
scooters.
what I'm
Imagine
saying.
we pulled up with a bunch of drag queens to fucking scooters.
Bro.
We would have got gunned down in the fucking parking lot probably.
Crazy work. But y'all are the problem, though. Y'all are the issue.
Oh,
I'm just saying this shit how I see it.
I'm sorry I'm such a problem, Si.
You fucking make so much
I'm so
fucking
sorry.
shit
I'm sorry
happen.
it's just so shitty because
You
of me.
fucking make so much
I'm
fucking
sorry
problems
I
for
myself
the
make the
rap
world so
community
shitty.
and the fucking the music
Right,
community.
I'm so sorry.
Honestly.
My existence is just a burden.
God, I swear to God. No, but like it yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's insane that we even have to have this conversation.
Right.
Like we've said thousands of times over.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be. We should be talking about like a movie we went to go see last week. We shouldn't be sitting here and talking about this.
Yeah, I'm actually happy that whoever sees that the pod is doing this is pissed off.
Right.
Because you have to, if you are a watcher, an avid watcher of this, and you don't support the queer community like Moshcast does, then I don't want you watching in the fucking first place.
No, that's exactly what I said at my pod. I was like, dude, if you support Trump or anything, get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
I want people watching this who think I'm a fucking terrorist.
Right.
If you think I'm get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
If you think any ill intentions of me or you think anything ill of me, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I've been doing this from the fucking start. You should have been watching from the beginning.
Right? You should have.
Now it's a whole month.
You should have caught back up on the 100 other episodes he posted.
Exactly. So Jesus Christ.
You should have been a real fan and went back to
But-
his first ever pod and watched it from then.
I will say that I'm glad that we're getting deeper into people's stories and lives. Going back to like the way you are starting to find yourself outside, on the outside of yourself, your personality and stuff. Now that you're a little bit more comfortable, especially with your family and stuff, maybe I don't know, but has it been a lot easier? Have you even kind of like been around your family, fem forward?
This last Christmas, kinda, but it was more. I was in more gender neutral clothing. I wasn't in anything crazy. But
did they question or did they understand?
No,
or?
I don't think they bothered to ask or even kind of.
It
was just kind of like a side.
That's
thing.
Willow.
Yeah.
That's Willow. It's whatever.
I mean, I haven't seen my family, like, honestly, it's probably the last time I saw, like, my family was together was probably Christmas.
Okay.
So that's probably the last time I ever saw them.
Right.
And been around, like, at least the collective family. Right. I mean, I've seen my mom and my dad and stuff like that, but I plan on this Christmas fucking
going
all out and seeing what happens.
That'd be crazy.
See if I can ruffle some feathers during Christmas.
A Christmas dress, dude.
But here's the thing. My holidays usually go drama free. There's never drama.
My holidays are not like that.
So
I haven't had
if I can have this be the first year where something goes down,
that'd be kind of
because
cool.
of me.
That'd be kind of sick.
I mean, obviously, I don't want to break the family apart. That's not the plan
You're
here.
destroying this
But
family.
like, it's more of like, who should I watch out for
Right.
in my family? It's
Right.
more of like testing the waters on who supports me and who doesn't type deal.
Yeah.
Who's gonna ask questions and who's gonna ask too many questions.
Yeah.
And who's
Right.
gonna
Right.
who's gonna say something where I have to say something? You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
kind of the goal. I'm just gonna
Exactly.
test them, putting my toe in the water.
Right.
Even though I'm putting my toe in, but then immediately jumping in.
Do they ask questions? I feel like questions.
I haven't gotten any questions.
No questions at all. There is
from
it kind of
my
just
family,
like.
no.
Is it kind of like under the rug? They're like, yeah, we're not going to
Yeah.
touch this base.
Yeah, it's just kind of like it's a thing.
Uh,
I
does that offend
my
you
family
more?
hasn't asked me anything
Does
about
that
it.
offend you more a little bit? Does that kind of hurt your feelings? a
No,
little bit
I
more?
feel like I'd rather them keep quiet about it, especially if they have something to say.
Right.
Or I'd rather them stay quiet about it if they have something negative to say.
Right.
Like if you
The
have
the negativity, but I do believe that a lot of people should ask questions.
right.
To get known. To be
I would like
acknowledged.
for them to be like, hey, just like kind of just so they can understand and
Yeah.
respect me.
Right.
But like if they're asking questions for an ill reason, I keep saying
Right.
that this pod. I don't know why I'm using that term so much. An
What?
ill intent.
An ill intent.
I don't know why I'm using that term
Maybe
so
you should make
much.
that into a song.
Yeah.
That's the song title, and
Ill
it's
intent.
about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Amber Heard, yeah.
Ill intent.
Screaming in the streets and Amber Heard that shit. But I think for me personally, what affects me most, it's not that it makes me angry, it's just not knowing what my parents feel about it.
Right.
Is just because I haven't really gotten that closure yet. It's more my fault because I haven't reached out to them about it. I haven't been like, hey, I just want to like touch base and see how you
Right.
feel about this.
Right.
It's like I didn't even come out to them face to face. I fucking came out on Facebook, but before that, like a couple months before that, I came out to my mom. But I was living in Southeast Texas at the time when I came out to her, so I didn't do it in person. I did it over fucking text.
Over text. You're like, hey, mom. How did that? I mean, like, I feel like there's never a perfect moment for that kind of stuff.
Right.
You're just gonna do it, and however it goes, that's how perfect it's gonna be. You know, it's like pulling a fucking Band-Aid off. Like,
Right.
you have to pull the Band-Aid off to see the healing.
Right.
Right. Is that a bar?
I think so.
You pull the Band-Aid off to see how well it's
Right.
healed. Right.
And if it needs more healing, you just put the
Yeah.
Band-Aid
You
right
put the
back on.
Band-Aid back on.
You
And
get
I
a new
think-
Band-Aid.
And I think people kind of like lose that kind of sight when it comes to like when's the perfect time. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think there's ever a perfect time.
No, definitely not.
I think the perfect time is when you do it. You
Right.
know, and so if people are having a hard time like coming out, and you're watching, I think whenever you feel that want to do it, that's when it is. Doesn't matter if it goes through call. Doesn't matter if it's through text. It doesn't matter if it's through fucking Facebook Messenger or pigeon mail. I don't give a fuck. As long
My
as
daughter sent me a message.
Huh? Huh?
The pigeon just comes in. Oh, what the fuck?
So like,
I'm gonna write a really mean message back to her now.
yeah. If this is a message that you need to hear, I think this is the best time. This is like whenever you're ready and whenever
Right.
it's time. There's no perfect time, you know.
Right.
How did that go? Whenever you did,
Here's the thing. I fucking sent the message, put my phone on silent. I was like, yep. I didn't get a response.
you were fucking just like,
I
I'm
was
doing it
like,
now. This is
I'm
it.
gonna send and
gonna go
fucking-
sleep.
But I didn't end up getting a response.
Oh wow.
So that's like kind of the thing. Is
They read
she
it?
for sure saw it.
Right.
But I think it's kind of like in her whole entire fucking. She's never had to deal with this. I'm her first child
Mm-hmm.
to like do this. None of her other kids are LGBTQ
Right.
or trans or they went through their lives
Right.
normal.
None of them
normal.
had like mental health issues or anything?
Right. I mean, I'm sure they do.
I
I'm,
think
like,
they
I'm
do
not
now,
saying that.
but nobody knows about them.
Right. I'm just like she's never had to deal with that.
Right.
Like she's never had to like address that. You know that thing. She didn't even know I was bi.
Mm.
Like I'm sure she does now. I mean
Right,
that's like.
right.
But like it's like she's never had to address those kinds of problems. So I think that's kind of like a thing with her is like she doesn't know how to talk about it because she's never had to.
Right.
She's never had to deal with this situation of her child coming out to her.
Yeah.
And so I think that's another like big reason why she hasn't said anything. But it does affect me a lot because I would like to know and know that they're there for me.
Right. Right.
So and know that I could be around them and not.
So like you
feel a certain
haven't.
way.
Tell me if I'm talking out of tongue here, whatever the fuck you want to say. y'all haven't discussed this in person.
No, I haven't like went to them and been like, hey, how do you feel about this?
Right.
It's just kind
They
of.
haven't talked to
a
you
thing.
about anything about this.
They haven't brought it up to me. They're like, hey, we need to talk about this.
They have, but they have to know.
They have to know. There's no way they don't.
Right.
But that's another
Maybe
thing is
this
that-
Christmas.
Right.
This Christmas, I'm gonna tell you I'm trans. Is that crazy? Is that crazy work?
That's crazy, but that was fire. I love that. But I think this Christmas I'm gonna test the waters and see how it goes. I'm
Okay.
gonna find something crazy, not crazy, but like I'll find something very feminine and very noticeable. So I pull up to the Christmas.
they
function
have to
like,
question.
Oh, right. Like I'll leave nothing to say but questions.
Do they speak to you with your dead name?
Yes.
And you
Yeah.
are
I'm
okay with
okay
that?
with that.
You like being your friend, right? Not just being your boss or whatever. You being my friend on the we have these conversations. I ask you a lot of the questions that I have, and you answer them pretty fairly, you seem very like it is what it is sometimes. And sometimes I get very this is me coming to you as a friend. Sometimes I'm like, but I want to fucking beat him up though. I get pissed off, because I think we had a conversation about your dead name, and when I was like, "You okay with that?" And you're like, "Yeah, it's fine." And I'm like, "But it's not fine with me though. I don't care."
It's
though.
like she's single. She doesn't want to be with you.
Right.
Like, the protective friend.
Yeah.
Like, she needs
Leave
you
her
to use her
alone.
actual name. I'm like, dude, it's fine. Let me give him like my number.
Dude.
She does not want to be with you. That's how
yeah,
you are right
yeah.
now. You're just
I'm like
friend.
I'm the protective cock blocker.
Right.
But so it is kind of like it is kind of cool.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Honestly, I do.
But also too, like, I feel like how do you feel about that? How do you feel about the people? Like, because you're like, it is what it is. But there has to be some type of like thought of
Right. Well, the way I think of it is if there's people who knew me before and they call me that, I don't mind because that's what they knew me as. And that's how they still see me. They haven't talked to me.
Right.
Or they don't follow me on Facebook or whatever. They don't know my life. They don't know what the fuck I've been up to. So
Right.
people like that who don't 100% know what I'm going through and may not 100% know what is happening with my life, like, I'm fine with that because you haven't been caught up on my life. I'm
Right.
not like, hey, just by the way, this is happening. I'm not like
Yeah.
giving you TLDR on my entire fucking life to all my people, my family.
Right.
So people who are like that, and then maybe like they're like, oh well, I didn't know that. I'll call you by your appropriate name or stuff like that.
Yeah.
If they make the change and they start doing that, then that's okay. But if there's people like they know but they don't make it, like they struggle, like they don't put in the effort
Yeah.
to call me by that, and they're just kind of like, oh, sorry, I forgot that's what you went by.
Same conversation we had about that guy saying like
Right.
he knew.
Right. He like
They know.
Right. Hold on, let me fix my fucking.
Skirt's riding up.
Yeah, it's riding up. This is the only reason why I don't like this dress. But it's like if they knew me before, I don't mind as long as they themselves try to not adapt. What's the word? Adjust to the change,
Right.
and actually put in an effort into calling me by my name.
Right.
But if they're just like kind of like, oh, like saying it as like to patronize me, then I'm like, yo, because like people at work, like one of my coworkers, he'll jokingly be like, yo, like call me that, but he doesn't, like, I know he doesn't mean anything by it because it's only like a one-off thing. It's not like he's consistently calling me it. It's like a one-off thing.
Right.
And I'm not gonna be like, oh, you fucking called me
You
my
fucking
dead
fucked
name.
up. You're in the market.
Because the rest of the time he's calling me my real name and he's really respectful.
Right,
And it's just
right.
like that one joke he made.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So I'm
Like,
not gonna
some
like
people
lose
get
my
it.
mind about
Like
it.
if I was
Like,
to joke to you about some things, like you get it.
If I didn't know you and you were to make like a joke like that, I would be like, it was like I'm okay with jokes like that.
if we
but
did
I
that
don't
bit,
know
if I did that bit right off the bat, like you just met me and we did that bit right off the bat, I said we're just gonna go for it. It
Right,
wouldn't have been
right,
what it was.
right.
You know what I'm saying? We talked about that.
like me and you, we've sat here and talked multiple
Right.
upon multiple hours.
Yeah.
So we just kind of have that connection, and you can make these jokes because we know each other.
Right.
You know what I can take, I know what you can take for the most part. So I think that's just kind of.
For the most part.
I mean, we.
What are you saying? I have an anger issue?
No.
No.
I'm
Let's
just
open
saying
that
I don't
can of
know
worms.
you as well as most other. Like Eric would know you because I haven't known you. We've known each other maybe
Right.
3 years now,
Yeah,
2
coming
years.
Coming up 3 years.
Because I think it's this November will be 2 years since I've done pod.
Yeah, but when did we do the Hereford
Fest was in July, so it's been over 2 years now.
Yeah, it's been over 2 years.
So next July will be 3 because I came back in 24.
Right.
And then we had Hereford Fest
Yeah.
in July.
Yeah, because I started doing pod with Chino. Chino did my last pod before I went on my surgery, and then I did a little sabbatical, and then I came back, and then we started doing pod. So yeah, it's about almost 3 years. Yeah, about. Yeah,
Almost.
damn, a month. 3 years, 3-year anniversary. Oh, you weren't. Oh, okay. See, that's what I'm saying.
I wasn't
Those-
thinking that kind of anniversary. but
those jokes. See, those jokes are cool.
Right,
Right.
right.
But if you like
we
your,
both leaned in for the kiss and we accidentally just kissed.
I
on
will
pod.
say I've done
I
it before.
told you.
I have a friend. I love you, Derek. Hope you're doing good. Your family looks great. But there was a time every New Year's we would do that bit, and we would go for it 100%. And I've kissed him like 4 times.
Are we gonna do that? I mean, you gonna commit to that bit this
Should
year?
we commit to
Should
it?
we do a New Year's pod? That would be fire.
That would be crazy.
I'll see if I can get New Year's off. I'm gonna have a New Year's pod.
I think I've done a New Year's pod, maybe once. I can't remember.
We just need to do a bunch of specials. So we got your birthday special. We're gonna have my birthday. We have to do my birthday special
Right.
now because I'm a
Right.
co-host. So we kind of have to do
You
my
have
birthday
to.
special.
When's your birthday?
October 15th. So we still
That's
got
right. That's right.
still
October
got a little
15th because
bit.
it's 2 days before my sister's. That's why I
Right,
know.
right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we gotta do a lot more specials. We're gonna do a
We should
do a Pride Month
special every other month
We're doing
every
a Pride
couple
Month
months.
special for sure.
for sure. Yes.
I'm trying to get some people dick. If you're watching, I don't know.
He's
if
trying to
he's
get dick.
I don't know if I'm trying to get dick.
He's trying to get
I'm
dick
trying to get dick down.
for Pride Month.
I want to get Siren.
Siren's a good one.
I want to get. Fuck! I just want to get all the people that
Just-
are on.
Like you
The
said,
show.
how you were saying with Gabe, like how we should just get everyone who was
Yeah,
involved.
get everybody.
See if
that's
Gabe
involved.
can pull back up. I'm
That'd
sure
be cool.
he'd be down to
That'd be
pull back
tight.
up.
Yeah, Gabe is fucking
And then
fun.
we'll just have all the drag queens.
Get them.
you know, everyone.
We'll just all get blacked out.
Yeah, right. And we'll all just crash out right here on pod.
5-hour pod.
5-hour pod and 2 of it is just it's just us blacked out on the chairs here.
Blacked out as fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is kind of crazy because I know that you talked about it on your pod. Watch Weeping Willow.
That's my drag name.
That's your drag
You're over here
name.
exposing my drag name before my drag
I
show.
know.
On the drag day of my drag show.
Dang, sorry.
It's okay, I don't really care. I don't care.
Under the Willow Tree.
Yes.
That's their pod. Go watch it. You did talk about
Yeah, I do go a lot more in depth
Yeah,
about
in-
all
in depth
that
about
stuff,
that.
and more talking directly to my parents about
Right.
not having any regrets.
right.
You know, or just transparency in general. Don't have regrets, especially if you are very supportive of your child. Don't have any regrets for not giving them the life that they needed or
Right,
wanted, because
right.
that's not on you.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was on you. Then in that case, if you're just not a good transparent, then obviously then feel all that regret.
Be transparent to be a transparent. Dang, that's a bar, bro.
We're just dropping bars
We're
on top
dropping
of bars.
bars.
This is a pot of bars.
To be a transparent, you have to be transparent.
Yeah.
Mm.
We need to
Write
put-
that shit
We
down.
need to put all this shit on the shirt.
Moshcast Bible. It's just people, shit that people have written that we fucking said.
Right. Every single time we said write
The
that
world
down.
fucking collapses. We all die, and
That's
then
what's
these
left
aliens come
behind.
back, and there's this book.
Dude, don't make a mosh religion. Don't make a moshcast religion.
Moshism.
Moshism. And they just live by what we've said on the stupid shit we've
right.
said.
There's a person out there that has literally written down everything that we fucking said.
There has to be.
There has to be. The Book of Willow. The
Right.
Book of Sai. Every character that
There's
has been
the
through
Old
here.
Testament and then the New Testament. What would that be? What would be the Old and New
The
Testament?
Old Testament would be before my surgery.
Okay.
The New Testament is. We have created the New Testament. We are in
We
the
are
beginnings.
we are currently in the New Testament.
We are
We
in
are
the
still
New
writing
Testament.
history with
Yeah.
the New Testament.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dang, not even. What is it called? Seasons. It's not seasons. It's testaments.
Yeah.
That's our thing. Fuck, we figured that shit out on pod.
We're not in episodes or seasons. We're in chapters and testaments. Or what are they called in the Bible? They're called chapters, right?
Chapters,
like
yeah.
Psalms 3:13. Those are the chapters
Yeah,
and stuff.
3:13 is the chapter verse.
Right. We're in chapter, verses, and testaments.
We're
not in seasons, episodes, or hours.
Yeah, or trilogies, or whatever.
Or trilogies.
Or whatever they're called.
Yeah, whatever the book equivalent or the movie, TV show
to books
equivalent.
are.
Yeah.
Dang, we figured that out on pod.
Right. We are currently, dude.
In
We
the
are
New
going through a
Testament.
lot of growing this pod.
Right.
I think we've
Growth.
done a lot of growth this pod.
I mean, shit, you fucking came out.
right. To Lindsay,
Oh.
I'm sure she's done a lot of growing. I'm sure you still don't understand, Lindsay.
I think you're just fucking ignorant.
See,
fucking
this
piece of
is
shit.
this is why I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. I may have fucked your husband too. I'm not gonna say that happened, but I may have fucked your husband too. But that's for another
You
time.
motherfucker!
Lindsay, it's okay.
Son of a
It's
bitch.
okay. It was after.
knew
It was
it.
already after everything.
I smelt his cologne on
after
your clothes.
everything.
I smelt his cologne on
No,
your clothes.
it was
I
already
smelt
after
him.
everything.
I smelt his cologne. I know what he wears, okay?
Okay.
I knew that you fucked him. I knew that's what he was doing last night. I know, okay? I have his Life 360, okay? I
Oh,
know.
you still have his Life 360. I thought
I stalked him.
you stalked
I
him.
saw y'all.
That's kind of weird though.
I was...
You saw us?
Yeah.
You saw us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually got the card from the hotel. They
Right.
let me do it. I got in there. I opened the door. That's y'all are doing.
Oh,
that.
we just didn't even
Yes.
see. Okay, right.
I was watching the whole time.
Right. Of course.
I have evidence. Yeah.
Evidence.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We might have to end this right now.
Oh, where's my lawyer?
She's like, actually, here it is.
Crazy. So yeah, like, was it easier to well, how about this? When did you come out to your parents? Like, what year? Like, was it like
I haven't
recent? I know that
in
you haven't
person,
like
on
person,
one-on-one,
but like
but
you,
it was my mom. Honestly, my mom was probably the only person I told straightforward,
right?
and like through the text. Then the rest of my family found out on Facebook whenever I came out on Facebook.
So
That was
so you made a video.
about a year now.
You made
No,
it-
whenever I just
Oh, you just like
what's on my
did a
mind?
post.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's been over a year now. It's been about a year.
Okay.
So yeah, that's crazy. That's already been about a year since I've came out.
Right. Was it? Well, now that you said that you were on Facebook, I was gonna fucking lift up my glasses like they were there. Was it accepted more with your friends than it was your family, or?
I'll be honest with you. I don't think any of my family has even
Damn,
like.
nobody.
I don't think
No
I've really
cousins,
talked
no
to any
aunts,
of my
no
family.
uncles said, "Hey, proud of you, bud." Hey, kid.
No,
proud of
okay,
you."
no. An aunt, yes. An
Okay,
aunt, yes.
okay.
Now that you say that, yes, an aunt has showed her appreciation.
Her colors,
Not her appreciation.
per se.
Not her colors. Her
Showed her
support.
yeah.
There you go. Showed
Well,
her
I mean,
support.
like the colors, because the
Yeah,
flag.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I get what you
Yeah.
mean now. Yeah.
Showed her.
No, yeah, an aunt has commented on it. I'll have to look at. I'll
All
have
right.
to look.
Look, real quick. I'm gonna go take a break for a second.
Okay, so yeah, it was in February 18th, 2025.
Oh, nice.
This post got 2,000 fucking views.
Wow.
I didn't know that. Some of them were probably from whenever I posted that one video and people were looking
yeah.
through my
They're
Facebook
like,
page
wow,
and
gay.
commenting shit. Yeah, no, I think some of the comments on this post are like from those guys. Let's see. Those comments. 16. Yeah, it has 17 comments. There wasn't. I can't. How do I check the comments from this bitch? This fucking Facebook bullshit pisses me off. See original post. Here we go. Yeah, the most newest comments are the guys from my post.
Right.
Be like, hey, you fucking loser.
You loser, fuck.
But yeah, it was. Let's see who. Yeah, my aunt. That's about all I'm seeing right now. My aunt. She
yeah.
was. Let me see who reacted to it. Good. My aunt did. Another one of my aunt's cousin. I can't. A cousin did. Trying to see, just trying to look for family who responded. These rest of these guys are okay. So yeah, I know a few of my family members.
Hell yeah.
A few of my family members. Yeah, I'm sure some of them silently support.
Right.
I'm sure.
Silently.
Because it's like a hard thing to miss now, especially if you follow me on Facebook. I'm sure a bunch of my family members see me on Facebook and be like I'm sure I come up in people's you may know and they'll be like, who is
Especially
this? And then they'll look into do a closer look and be like, oh, this is what the fuck? And, I'm sure that's happened. I'm sure that's happened.
Definitely.
I've had a friend being like, is this? And I was like, yeah, it is. And they're like, oh shit, hell, what's up? Like, how you been? Like, someone I used to go to school with hit me up like later, like after, and they were like, oh shit, that's crazy. Like, I didn't even know. Like, so people tell me like, oh, I don't even recognize you anymore. And I'm like, so a lot of people from school, like there's one lady, like she's older. This girl I went to school with,
dead grandma.
She was in school with me and then she left and then like randomly added her on Facebook one day because I found her. I was like, oh, that's crazy. I forgot about this. And then she was like, well, I didn't even recognize you. Like, that's crazy. I didn't even realize that was you. Like, I thought you were a whole other person. And I was like, so I get that a lot. I get the, dude, I didn't even recognize you a lot. Yeah. I get that a lot. So, yeah.
Yeah, once you start, like, wearing, like, things that actually are comfortable for you.
Like, guys.
Doing what you fucking
want. Let me put you the fuck on because women's clothing is fucking great.
It's the shit.
I love it. So, okay, I will say the only downside is no fucking pockets on, like, half of the shit.
And the pockets that they do have are fucking so small you can't even put nothing in them. Or
they have pockets, but they're fake as fuck. These aren't real fucking pockets. They're fucking, they're sewn shut.
That's wild. Why? Why is that? I think we need to make a clothing brand.
What?
Make a clothing
we should
brand.
Make a clothing brand called Where Are the Pockets?
Yeah.
And then
we'll
it's
call
just
it Omni.
Omni?
Isn't that what, like, omnisexual?
I don't know what that I'm not sure what that means, honestly.
What's that one word that's like for women and men?
Oh, unisex?
Unisex.
Omnis.
What is omnisexual?
I think omni's more like scientifical.
Maybe I mean shit. We might as well just call it that, you know.
Omni is. I know it's a thing. I just don't know what context to use that word in.
What is omnisexual?
Because I know like omnipresent is like a term. Is like coexisting, maybe.
Omnisexual refers to a sexual orientation where an individual is attracted to people of all genders.
So it's like pan, but it's with genders instead of because I know like pan people go for people like no matter how they look type thing, right? So is that more like you can be trans, gay, or you can be trans, fucking
actually
non-binary?
Let me see if it goes in.
You can be any gender. You can be any gender, and then they don't care, type thing.
But unlike being gender blind, that's a word. That's a thing.
We were saying, I don't see gender. I don't see gender. That's what we were talking about.
They recognize and are actively aware of the person's gender. This gender awareness often plays a role.
They're more supportive than someone who's gender blind. Because someone who's gender blind, they don't see gender, so they don't acknowledge it. But someone who's omnisexual, is that what it is?
Yeah, omnisexual.
They see it, and then they're very supportive about it, too, at the same time.
Yes.
So, like, I don't see gender, but also I fucking support your gender type thing.
Omnisexual encompasses the entire gender spectrum, including men, women, and non-binary or gender-fluid individuals.
Okay.
Gender is a factor. For omnisexual people, gender usually influences their attraction. They may feel attraction differently depending on the gender.
Like, could you be omnisexual and but I'm omnisexual because I'm only attracted to trans people? Or like...
I think it's like I am attracted to this person, but I know what they are. Okay. Like I could be attracted to you, and you are also a trans, and I am aware of that.
Right.
And it says preferences can shift. Being omnisexual does not mean an individual is attracted to absolutely everyone equally. They still experience distinct romantic or physical preferences.
Right. Of course.
So, yeah, I guess you are right. Where it's like, I am attracted to
this specific gender.
Yeah.
But you could catch me messing with all the other ones, too.
Right.
Nah, I'm not. Right. I'm like, it's like I'm very specific. Like, you have a type, but like you don't care about you have a type, but you'll mess with the other types too. Type thing.
Right. I think so.
I think so.
Did we learn something?
We
today?
learned something today. I didn't know omnisexual was even a thing.
And we're making a brand.
Yeah.
Omni.
Right.
A clothing brand that is for everybody.
Yeah. We won't even put gender
pockets
on our clothes.
Yeah, we get pockets. We get very comfortable clothing, and we get every size. Because fuck those fucking companies that only go to 3X.
Right.
God, I fucking hate that
Right.
shit. I hate that shit so fucking much.
I will admit that's not something I have to deal with a lot now.
Oh, really?
But
wow.
before that definitely
Good
was a
for
huge
you.
problem. Okay, my
Good
bad.
for you.
My bad.
Good for
my
you.
bad. Shut up, Lindsay. That's why your husband divorced you.
I'm glad
Had
your
an
husband
affair.
fucked someone else.
I'm glad your husband fucked me. That's crazy. I've never said anything like that before.
I'm glad your husband
What is a
fucked me.
crazy line from me?
I'm glad your
Have I
husband
ever
loved me.
said anything crazy
think
like
so.
that? I don't think
I
I've
don't
ever
think so.
been like fucking overly like too sexual.
I'm glad your husband fucked me.
I'm so glad your husband railed me last night. What a wild thing for me to say. I don't say shit like that ever.
Hey,
I usually
we all hit new lows here. But now that you are very open and expressing yourself and stuff, has it been a little bit easier for you? Not given.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
It was very easy, and then Trump got elected, and
Right.
it kind of like put me
Put
back
down
down
the
into that
shit
hole. But I'm still getting out of it.
Yeah.
It's just
Obviously, we are seeing a lot of remnants of like, oh shit, we have to be aware, just like the conversation we had before with the guy. But you know, it's one of the I honestly feel a lot better knowing now, just as a person, as your friend, knowing, because now that I am aware, it is a lot easier for me to see the divide
Right.
that is happening.
And I think that's a big thing, is you are learning what to look for. Because like you said before, you'd never had to deal with this.
Right.
You're learning these stories and it's making you feel a certain way. But like as you said, you never had to deal with any kind of discrimination
Right.
like this. So it's kind of crazy from an outside view when it's directly happening to you, but like you're not the person that's affected. It's just affecting people you know.
Right.
Like I've been in situations where someone would say something, I'll be like, oh well. It's kind of like how if someone said something about your friend, and you kind of got to be like, oh well, I'm friends with this person, so I can't really say anything.
Yeah.
Like I've been in that situation where someone's talking about a certain thing or a specific person, and I'm just like, oh well, I really fuck with this specific thing or this
Right.
specific person, so I can't really. I'm just gonna stay silent and just
Yeah.
kind of let it happen, let them talk their shit because they may have a certain opinion on it that I don't, but that's not how I feel. So I mean, and unless it's like legitimately like for a good reason, they're talking shit for a good reason because maybe that person did something or
Right.
there's a what's the word? I lose my
Disconnect.
a disconnect or a reasoning with me.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
if I hear someone someone's talking shit about someone I know, and it's for maybe a good reason, I could be like, oh well, then that's a good reason. Like
Right.
thank you for letting me know about this type thing. Like you have a certain opinion about this person that maybe, or you have certain experience with this person maybe that I don't, and that maybe that you didn't like, and that they
Right.
really didn't do something too good. Then, yeah,
Right.
I don't know where I was going with that. I think that was on topic.
Yeah. That was
that?
on top of, yeah.
Yeah.
I think like you were saying, it's a really good. It's not a good time, especially in the climate, but that's not our fault. I think just people are very ignorant and blind.
Yes.
But it is in a sense, it is a good time to be aware and to be knowledgeable and also learn.
Yeah.
Especially because I honestly feel like if we're not like learning new things as a human race, just like as just humans being on this world, if we're not learning things about other people and how they live and what they are and who they want to be, then what the fuck are we doing in the first place? You know, I don't want boring. that's just like, I feel like that's like with even like the music scene and the art scene. It's like you don't want the same fucking bullshit, nonchalant, whatever. Do I think it should be like? Should it be an issue where we're trying to decide whether this is right or wrong? No, because who gives a fuck? It's not hurting nobody. It's not even hurting the people that are doing it. It is just they are being more open and expressive, and that's what I feel like human. One of the human characteristics is just being open and being free and being acknowledged. And, but I just don't understand why we have to come to this type of fucking conclusion where it's like, you are a bad person because of this. And like when it comes to like religion, it's like we don't even know if that's even fucking real.
Right. It's just a made up concept.
Yeah.
So that people have a reason to live.
It's weird to me because I know that it can or cannot happen. I believe in this, and that's in the air. I could believe in Jesus and God and still be like, you know what, if it's all fake at the end of the day, then at least I fucking tried, But I'm not over here being like, it is the one all see all, you're going to hell and dying in a fire because you don't believe in this Jesus.
Right.
I used to get in arguments with people that were like, why do you keep on saying that you're Jesus? Why do you keep on saying your faith, your this, whatever, your path? It's because my Jesus is not your Jesus. Whatever you fucking think that
whatever
is,
your
whatever
image
your
of
God
Jesus is, it's not mine.
It's not mine.
Right.
100% it's not mine. I have a very weird and wild perception of God. And a lot of people, I don't like talking about it on camera because it is a very wild and people will not understand. But when it comes to like that kind of stuff, it's very hard when you're trying to talk to your family and you're talking to your friends and being like, hey, like this is what I am 100% have always been. And they're like, well, did you talk to Jesus about that? Did you pray about it? What are you doing? You're out of here? Hold on.
No, I'm fine.
Oh. I was gonna pause it. You looking good? Pin up. You better text me whenever you get there, please.
Okay.
Text me and let me know. Let me know whenever you go on, please.
Okay, I'll try.
Well, you can't text me? I'm
I'll
okay. All right, bye. I wanted to touch bases on something that you and me have talked about personally when it comes to being open and coming out of the closet per se. I don't even know. Is that a thing that people say now? Still coming out of the closet?
Yeah, because people still use like the term closeted
Closeted.
and stuff. So I feel like that is still a term. Yeah.
I feel like right now in the social media realm, in this day of age, I feel like trans people in the trans community have been very romanticized,
Yes.
very sexualized. I think we kind of touched that last week whenever Eva was on. She was talking about how when people do like how did she say it? Like it's one, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. These people that come out and they want to be the 100% person that they have always wanted to be and are. They didn't choose this. They didn't choose to be like, hey, I have to tell this crazy thing and then you might not like it or not. It's whatever. Is my hair good?
Yeah. It's a little frizzy, but it's good.
It's a little frizzed out. Sorry.
Yeah.
They didn't choose that, and even whenever it comes down to like mental health and like disorders and stuff, like we didn't choose that kind of shit, So when people like come out and be like, I am trans, I think there is a place that's kind of really scary and toxic when people are like, oh, it makes you so much more attractive that you are trans, or it makes you, they see that as a fetish, right? And you and me have talked about that. And so what do you think? What do you think about that?
I literally, one of the big things I always think whenever I think about the sexualization of trans people is immediately whenever you tell someone, or someone's trying to accuse you of being trans, it's like, oh, well, you have a dick, or you have a pussy, or you have this, or you have that. It's always what's inside the pants. It's never what's on the outside. It's always something sexual.
Mm-hmm.
It's always like, oh, you're trans. Oh, well, that means you have a dick and you want to, do terrible things to women with that dick. It's like it goes to a sexual place immediately.
Right.
Just off the debate of trans people is sexual. Just immediately. We're these sexual deviants that do these terrible things. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like the immediate conversation about trans people when you're talking to someone who doesn't like them is immediately sexual. As I was saying, it's, like I said, trans debate, immediately dick, pussy in your pants.
Right.
One of those two things.
Right.
Then you turn to the other side of it where I don't know if this is exactly, correct me if I'm still very fucking, like, as much as I come on here and talk shit and think I know things, I don't know a lot. But I think one of the other real reasons trans people are sexualized is it's hard for them to get jobs. Mm-hmm. So a lot of them will turn to OnlyFans or turn to making content on, whatever platform.
Right.
So I think that's another huge thing is it's not that it's because they want to do that. It's just that's what other choice do they have?
Right.
They know people will watch it. They know that's what people like. Yeah. So that's what they turn to. And I think that's with a lot of other, sex work. But I feel like for mostly trans people.
Come in.
Oh, hello.
Yo.
That's another good one. I said he looked like Sia.
Yeah. From the chandelier. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, she done left it, or she left, and I was like, damn, the key. Cool. Yeah, we're almost done. You gonna go or you staying?
Go to what?
That what the pinup thing?
That's tonight.
Yeah, that's where Joby's at right now, or she's going right now. I'm finishing this and then I'm going over there. Shit.
I didn't know it was tonight. I thought that. Why is that not on a weekend?
Well, I think it's tonight, and then I think it's also on Saturday. Like
Okay.
they're doing something tonight, and then
Tonight's like the prep. It's not the actual thing, right?
maybe I don't know. I let her do her thing.
Because she said it was Saturday.
There is a Saturday thing, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah. Nah, I feel it.
All right, please.
All right. See you later. Bye.
Anyway, before we were rudely interrupted.
Right.
No, I'm
Fucking
just kidding.
faith.
Freaking faith. But no, what were we?
Just the sexualization.
Yes,
of trans.
but I think it is a big reason is because maybe it is a lot of harder for trans people to get jobs, especially in this economy.
Right,
And
right.
It's just hard to get jobs in general, but I think for trans people it is a lot harder just because they have that stigma attached to them that they are trans and that they are this way.
Right.
So, and I think a lot of trans people do turn to making content because of that reason.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sure there's bigger reasons why a lot more trans people turn to making content, but yeah,
It's very sexualized.
It's very sexualized, and I think that's one of the bigger things of why people think, oh, they want to do this and this to my kids because trans people as a collective are very sexual.
Right.
I say trans women more than trans men are sexualized a lot more.
Right.
But it
right.
shouldn't be ignored. Trans men exist. I
Yeah.
feel there's another huge thing I want to say. I feel like trans men are often left out of the conversation.
Right.
Are
right.
very often left out of the conversation.
Also, too, the same way I talked about clothing and finding your outside personality. Think about the trans community that has came out at a very old age and missed out on romance, intimacy.
Exactly.
That is something that might need to be maybe looked at.
Right.
You know, we talk about like desexualization of trans people.
We need the percentage of marriages that have ended because one of the partners have found out they were gay or something like that.
Right.
Or that they were this certain way and the other partner didn't want to be with them or something. We need to find out like a percentage of that. Of how many marriages are ending because of that.
In this metaphorical world, like there's this metaphorical world in my brain where it's like there is a teenager or a young adult in their mid-20s 25 maybe, finally has opened up and said, I am this. This is what I've always been. And then they have a friend group that's like, they're always fucking sexual. They're always fucking sexualizing things. They're always around people that are sexual. And it's like, well, duh, motherfucker. They have been holding in their needs and their wants for so fucking long that now that they are able to do these things, they are going at 100,000 miles an hour.
Right.
Is it their fault? No, absolutely not.
Some of them definitely. Some of
Right.
the ones that use that for like ill intent.
Right.
You bringing that word back out.
Ill intent. But for the most part, it's like I'm not seeing any of my friends that are trans or in the LGBTQ plus community that are super hypersexualized or sexualizing.
I'm not
things.
up here talking about how often I fucking masturbate or
Right.
do this certain sexual act.
Right.
I'm not out here talking about my sexual experience and what I
Exactly.
do in
Yeah.
private. I mean, I'm sure you can. There's a trans girl out there that would be more than willing to come up here and talk about
Yeah.
that shit. Because maybe that's their fucking line of work.
Yeah.
But just I think it's more of a, oh, this one person's doing it, so that's the whole collective.
Right.
I think that's more of, they see one trans person making content, or that one, like, I mean, that's literally it. They see one trans person that did a bad thing, like did something bad to a child, or killed somebody, or fucking did something terrible to somebody,
Right.
and they think that of all.
Right.
I think that's the whole reason behind why it's so sexualized. Not even that they're sexualized to the point where there's people that are very attracted to them, but they're sexualized to the point where they're doing very bad things sexually. Like they're being accused of being predators or
Right.
being just sexual deviants.
Right.
And so I think that's a whole other reason. It's not sexualized to where they are sex objects and they do these things. They're sexualized more to a criminalized point. Is that a good word to say? Like they're sexualized not only on like the sex part
Right.
of their own self, but also to what they do sexually to other people.
right.
I think is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because at the end, like I said, at the end of the day, it's like they have been holding all this stuff in. They want to do everything.
Right.
They want to express themselves in the way that they have never expressed themselves
Right.
before. You know, and to the people, and it's heightened. You know,
Right.
Being like tied up or
And-
like being like overly sexually active,
Right.
or whatever.
And I think, and it's like, I don't know how to word this exactly, but obviously growing up, you're not able to express your sexual feelings because, like obviously you're a fucking kid.
Right.
You can't do that shit.
Right.
I mean, obviously you get into a relationship in a young age and you experiment with that shit.
But will I say this too? Will I say that it's a little bit easier for straight male and females to express that and know and like adventure and go through this like in their teen years going on to their younger adult era, like to see, oh, this is what I like, this is what I enjoy, I am straight, I do this is what I like, you know. Is it easier for them? 100%. Coming from a cis man being like, oh yeah, it was so easy to get pussy, you know, whenever I was growing up, like for sure.
I think it's just we're not taught how to deal with our sexual feelings.
Right.
But I think that's just more of like it's like a risque thing, like a topic. Obviously, you're not going to go fucking telling kids about how to feel about these feelings because
Right.
that's weird. Obviously,
Right.
don't fucking do that. But like I think that's another huge thing is like we weren't taught how to handle with that stuff. So a lot of people don't know how to handle sexual encounters because they
right.
were never taught how to deal with their sexual feelings and stuff like that. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
No,
You
100%.
understand
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say?
Like,
And I think that's what
because like once you're like 27, 28, even 30, there's people that have came out like really older. They have not experienced the sexual aggression.
right.
Like, how do I explain this? This doesn't sound fucking wild, but like, whenever you are intimate with somebody, you are like 100% in, right? with somebody that has been holding that shit in, it's like building and building and building, and to the point where you're like, I'm open. This is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna be fucking this, and then their intimacy and their romance gets kind of fucking heightened, where people on the outside say, "Man, like they're fucking crazy."
Right.
They want to do everything that they wish they would have done years ago.
And I think another huge thing we should also talk about is porn in itself, giving people who found this at a very young age very unreal expectations of what sex is. Because I'm sure some of these people have gone like, oh, I've watched porn, and I like, this is how it is. So whenever I have sex for the first time, that's exactly how it's going to be. And then they have sex for the first time and they're like, oh, well, it wasn't like how on the videos that I've seen. So it's like not that cool.
Right.
It's not as cool as the videos.
Yeah, it's like, oh, like... Now
that didn't last the whole 30 minutes like I thought it would.
And
like,
they're trying to reach that fucking that clarity, that fucking But I think that goes all with all porn.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely with all porn. Like,
right. I think as a society in general, we are way too sexualized.
Way too sexual, and way too sexualized.
Yes.
It's just the whole of everything.
Everybody.
But I will say right now in this climate, in this generation, a lot of the trans community and the trans people have been over-sexualized and have been over-romanticized. Oh, not even over-romanticized. Have been romanticized into this place where it's like, I am this. Now everybody sees me in a different light, and it is not the light that they want to necessarily be in.
Right. I will say, because you do say romanticized, I will say there are people who now maybe feel like, oh, well, you're a trans girl, well, then I can have sex with you and it wouldn't be gay.
Right.
Like, I think there's more people like that now, or would be called chasers, is what we call chasers, are people who purely just chase trans people because they are trans and they think that's a loophole, basically.
Right.
Like, if you have sex with a trans person, you're still fucking, like, I mean, I wouldn't say you're 100% gay if you have sex with a trans girl, but obviously there's something
definitely
there.
Curious somewhere.
You're definitely, like, you're still attracted to a penis.
Yeah, there's something there.
You didn't have any problem with the trans girl having a penis.
Right.
So, I mean, is it the same with the guy? Or are you not going to have a problem with that? Like, I feel like even if you're using this as a excuse to still be straight, there's still something there because you're still having sex with someone who has a penis, and
that should be like kind of like studied.
Can't give you the same experience as the opposite sex. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's kind of funny how these people that are straight, I'm straight as fuck, and I'm a Christian, and then they end up having some like relationship with a trans person, and it's like,
or it's that, or they're cross dressers. They're very religious and either are secretly having a relationship with another like person that's LGBTQ, or they themselves are LGBTQ or a trans or a cross dresser, like fucking Naomi, what's her fucking face's husband was caught, the one that shot her dog.
Yeah.
Her husband was caught cross dressing and said he wanted to be a bimbo slut.
Yeah, exactly.
Christy Nome, I think.
Christy Nome's, yeah.
Yeah, her husband was like came out as a cross dresser. Not came out. He was exposed of being a cross dresser. He didn't come out. That's a crazy thing. He didn't come out like, "Hey, I'm a cross." Like he was exposed for it.
He was exposed for it.
Which is another thing that goes back to what we were saying.
Like he was so far fucking in the hole of not being open about it that he was ultimately forced to be.
And like I said, what is the percentage of marriages that have ended because of the reasons like that? Because the other partner wasn't able, or maybe even because both partners. Yeah. I'm sure there's been a marriage that's ended because, hey, my wife is gay, I'm gay. I mean, it's kind of a mutual thing, so we're just gonna get a divorce and go fuck the same sex.
I have an old pastor that had a son that was gay, and he was openly expressive about how they took him to conversion therapy, and it really fucked me up for a little bit because I grew up in a church, in a church household, you know, and I looked up to this pastor when I was growing up and stuff, and then I found out like a lot of that shit was like, I was like, dude, holy fuck, you know, how fucked did you make this kid? Like at the end of the day, doesn't matter how old he is because he's a little bit older than me. he's like in his like probably his middle 30s, late 30s, and it's like he's still a child to you, and he will always still be a child to you, and you fucked his brain up so much.
I don't think conversion therapy works. I really
There's
don't.
no
I think
fucking
it just
way.
kind of puts a blanket over it, basically, and it kind of hides it. You're yourself. I think you're taught to hide it and not to express it. And it's not like you're literally converting. They're converting you to being straight.
Right.
It's just
Right.
they're teaching you how to hide it, or you yourself are having to hide it so that you can get out of the situation and get out of the therapy. So you yourself are kind of having to put on a facade so that you can get out of this and be like, oh well, I'm reformed now, but secretly you're not. It never worked
Right.
because it doesn't. That's not how we are made. We can't be programmed like that.
Right.
You can't just go up to be computer. Make this guy not gay. You can't just do that. You
Computer,
can't be programmed
Make
like
my
that.
child not gay.
Well, I mean, I'm sure
Computer, make my
you
child
could most
not trans.
definitely be brainwashed into thinking a certain way about some certain topics, but in the end, that's not how it truly is, and that's not how we as humans work.
Right.
So at that point, you're just a mindless brain just walking and believing in everything
Right.
and just folding or bending over backwards to the societal norms
Yeah. Ain't
and
we
shit
all?
like that.
Ain't we fucking all?
Ain't we fucking all? But yeah, I think that's my opinion on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I explain
No,
I explain
think-
that well?
Yeah. No. This topic has.
I
definitely-
hope the people out there watching could
I
don't
kinda,
hate me for what I said.
I kind of want people to have questions,
Right.
so that they can find what they're trying to get answers for.
I feel
You know?
I'd rather people ask questions than say something with no knowledge because
Like Kishi,
yeah, exactly like Hishi.
I said it. I had to say
Yeah,
it. on pod.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you
Give
that
me
one.
that one.
But no, I think people should learn how to get knowledgeable on a thing before they say anything about it. Because if you're gonna go into a conversation and not have any information or any knowledge on what the topic is,
Why
who the fuck are
talking?
you?
Why
Who the
fuck
fuck are you?
talking? Yep.
Exactly. Like, why are you talking? You don't even know
Who the fuck I
the
am?
start of what we're even talking about.
I'm the Lizard King,
Exactly.
motherfucker.
It's like, I think if you don't 100% understand something, you shouldn't be like, hey, I don't fully understand this. This is what my extent of the knowledge. Maybe inform me more.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that for sure.
Right.
But don't go into a conversation acting like you know everything, because then once you get called out, you're going to look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
You should just be honest, be like, hey, I'm not very knowledgeable. Inform me.
Right.
So next time I can be more knowledgeable
Mhm.
and give the right information.
Right.
What even led to that? I can't remember what
The
dude.
romanticizing of trans people.
Right. I don't even know how we got here. I'm sure once I listen to it, I'll be like, oh,
yeah.
that's how we
Yeah.
bridged that gap. Anyway,
Well, Willow, fucking, what's going on? What you got? Anything new coming up?
got a new. The album I was supposed to drop last month is dropping this month. I did say on my pod that I'd get potatoed or tomatoed in front of High Fidelity if
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
drop it. But was that really my fault that it didn't come out last month?
That's not your fault.
So I don't think I had to get tomatoed,
Yeah,
right?
you don't have to get tomatoes.
Okay, thank God.
You'll get tomatoes.
If it
next
doesn't
time.
drop this month,
Yeah, if it doesn't
then
drop
I'll get
this month, then you
tomatoed.
get
Yeah,
tomatoes.
yeah. But it's gonna be in. Should I? I think I got the date pretty much set.
Yeah.
Should I just go say the date?
Yeah, say it.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm dropping it the day or the after.
Oh,
The day of or
maybe
after.
keep it to yourself then.
Okay. Because I don't know if I want to drop it the day after my pod or
Right.
on the same day as the pod. Because yeah. Well, we'll get there when we get there.
We'll get there.
I'll be recording my pod tomorrow. So
Right.
if I fucking find out by tomorrow, I'll say in my pod.
Is there anything that you would like to say to maybe the person that is watching this that is having a hard time coming out or expressing themselves or in this world of...
I as much as I would have a lot to say, I would like to have a lot to say. I don't really have much. I'm myself am still struggling with that shit, but it's be careful. I would say definitely be careful with the people you surround yourself with. Make sure you tell the right people,
Right.
and like you said, make sure it is whenever you are 100% ready.
Right.
But also, do be careful with the people you tell,
Yeah.
and make sure that you are going to be 100% safe if you are struggling with coming out. I think nowadays it's better to be safe.
Right.
I'm sorry. I I can't say anything because I myself don't have a story of me sitting down in front of my parents and being like, hey, this is me.
Right.
Like, I can't really speak on that, which is kind of like I feel like a certain way. Like, I feel like not that I don't belong. It's just kind of that kind of feeling. You know what I like? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I don't share the same experiences, and like I don't have a lot of the same experiences. So I kind of feel like I'm an outlier, not an outlier. I don't know. I don't want to like single myself out.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but for anyone who is trying to come out, I don't really have any like. I can't just be like, hey, just do it. It's a lot easier because it's not as easy as it sounds. It's a lot harder because there's a lot of mental games you have to play with yourself to actually physically prepare yourself. Even through a fucking text, I was like stressing the fuck out. I'm like, do I send this? Do I not? Because like, what is she gonna say? Like, there's 100 million things going through your fucking mind at that moment.
Right.
So I don't feel like there ever is an easy way to fucking do it. I don't think there's a right way to do it. I don't know how much. I can't just be like, just do it. Yeah. Because that's a hard thing, obviously. So, but I think it's just whenever you're ready, whenever you're prepared, and you know what you want to say, and you have the things you want to say, or at least an outline. Because I'm sure when the moment you're just gonna be like, oh, what do I say now? You're just gonna freeze up. So, I feel like if I had a better coming out story, I definitely have a lot more to say. Right. I kind of feel bad because I don't.
Your coming out story.
Right. But I just kind of feel bad now because I don't.
Don't
Here's the thing about me though. I feel like eventually I will talk to my parents about this. So maybe one day I'll have a better
this Christmas
thing to say. Yeah, this Christmas I'll be like, hear ye, on top of the fucking like dining room table. Yeah. Hear ye. I'd like an announcement to make to everybody. Like, who the fuck are you? Who's this random person in our house? Get her out of here.
You don't belong here. This is not your family.
Who are you?
That's crazy. Well, I appreciate. I mean, obviously, I always appreciate your fucking. You're the co-host. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you, Willow.
I'm just kidding. I just ruffle your feathers a little bit.
But I do appreciate you coming on here and actually expressing that kind of personal journey. You know, and hopefully this comes out and gets out to somebody that actually needs to hear it. You know,
right.
Have fun and fucking do your shit, but don't be fucking cornball.
I will say, I think my story that I told is the most important thing I could have told them. Right. You know what I mean? Because then I let them know they're not alone and that you know there's other people with them and stuff like that.
Text your mom, call your mom.
Going through the exact same thing I'm
email them. Shit, I'd fucking email. Like, hey,
hey, mom, I'm just gonna drop you a little. Just check your inbox for me.
Yeah, check your email real quick. I came out.
The subject is I'm trans.
5 reasons why your was son was trans.
Right.
Or was son is now.
Here's
trans.
top 5 reasons why your was son.
Why your was son is now a woman.
Right, and it's really super cool, super duper cool.
It's like a fucking BuzzFeed.
Like I'm just giving a PowerPoint
presentation.
That's what I should do. I should just sit my parents down on the couch and on the TV just have a PowerPoint presentation. Be like,
dang.
This is me.
This was me.
This was me. This is me now. And this is going to be me in 2 years.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And you'll see you next week. And
we can't. Are we going to say go fuck yourself? I thought we weren't going to make that the motto anymore.
What was the motto?
There's unseriousness and seriousness.
Yeah. So thank you for watching the podcast, Moshcast. And like always, there's always serious. There's always not serious and seriousness.
There's always unseriousness. Come on.
See, I can't fucking
Come on.
Okay. All right, I'll do it again. Thank y'all for watching the Moshcast, and hold on. God damn it, I'm fucking up. Thank you for watching the Moshcast, and we'll see you next week. And like always, there's always unseriousness in seriousness.
And go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.